Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, okay. I clicked the wrong one, but you know what? It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. How is everyone today? Happy Pride. This is the 4th official day of the Pride panels, yeah? Hold on, if you guys hear rustling, it's because I fucking ordered food because I was fucking hungry. I was hungry. So, give me sour cream. Is that what the. Ooh, yo. I do not like the smell of sour cream. Oh. Oh. No bueno. Oh no, I think my butter's hot. What are we eating? I think we have cheddar broccoli soup. We have napkins. I don't know if you guys can hear the napkins. We love napkins. We got a cracker. A Zesta saltine cracker for our soup. We have a fork and a knife. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We got a spoon. It's kind of cheap ass spoon though, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take the sour cream. Please enjoy for me. I think they gave it to me for my potato. I'm coming to eat your napkins. What did sour cream do to you for you to not like it? Me personally, I've used it in cooking, but I'm not a fan of the smell of sour cream. Alright, let's see. I think I got... Oh damn, I'm surprised my cats are not running up on me right now. Let's see. The fellas! Welcome in, welcome in. What food do you have? I don't know if they smell of fries are at home or I'm smelling your food from here. Let's see. We got a veggie baked potato, which is kind of crazy because I'm a meat eater, so I hope they put bacon on it. Yes, fucking go! They heard me! They put bacon! Oh, yes! Oh, there's a piece of lettuce, I guess. That's okay, too. We're starting a little early because I wanted to eat before the panel. I should have ate prior. The food actually came like, oh my god, like 40 minutes ago, but I got distracted working. I was doing some last minute things before the stream. Oh my god. Alright, Coke. That's good. Would you guys call me a fatty if I put both of my butter packets into the potato? I feel like I would put both of them in there, you know? For the good. I love butter. I think chat thought I was weird when I said that I just eat straight butter. But butter's so... Oh, they gave me a pickle! Oh my god, they gave me a pickle. I fucking love pickles. Alright. Butter! I'll just call you the butter man? Okay. The more butter, the better. Yeah, because whenever I'm invited to parties, my gift is usually butter. You like deep fried butter? I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of trying deep fried butter. I do eat straight butter. Just some butter, salt, some bread, perfection. Pass me the butter. Me too, I love butter so much. I'm telling you, butter is so good. Unless you eat it with bread. Yeah, I at least eat it with bread. I mean... Oh, fuck me! Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. I poured the butter in the wrong spot! Oh, fuck! Alright, well, that professional streamer, by the way, professional food eater too, I just poured that all on my fucking sandwich. I'm an idiot. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. I'm dumb as shit. Oh, God, my hands are gonna be so gross. Alright, we're gonna fucking munch. I also have to, like, take my laundry out in, like, an hour, and, well, I'm washing my blanket. Because my cat likes to suck on my blanket, so I have to wash it. So I might disappear again so I can rotate the king-size blanket in the dryer, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you so much for everyone that's been showing up to the... What is this? That's a toothpick! Thank you so much to everyone that's been showing up to the Pride streams. I hope you guys have been enjoying. I hope you guys have been learning a lot of stuff from these streams. My video editors have been working hard to the point where I don't know where half of my videos are. So whenever my videos get finished, they will definitely start getting uploaded, because I was supposed to have more videos uploaded, but we'll see what happens. I might have to send a stern letter to my editors. Cheese peed on my blanket. Can we exchange? I don't think I've ever had a cat pee on my bed. So I mean, I've had Oliver vomit because he's a bastard, but he's never went to the bathroom on my blanket, thankfully. I've been busy this week, but it's still fun to watch these regardless. I'm glad. I know a lot of you guys have been watching the VODs on your own time, so I'm really thankful that you guys have been enjoying all the stuff. He's so weird. I don't know why he hates me. My condolences, darling. Yes, thank you so much for shouting out Yuzu. Alright, let me cut into this potato. Hold on. Can I do this? Am I... Okay, come on, Taiga. Ugh. Alright, let's try this patat. I think I need salt. I don't pee everywhere if they're angry at you? No! I've never... No. If anything, they just bite me. I've never had them pee everywhere, though. Oh, man. Man. Do y'all like salt? I love salt. I think it's unhealthy how much I love salt, actually. Like, I think I need salt. Should I go get some salt? I had to be on a salt diet? Damn. Hello, welcome in. I think I need some salt. I can hear your blood pressure. Okay, pause. I think my blood pressure is fine. I've never had issue with my blood pressure. Actually, let me see the soup. The soup is really going to be the defining factor if I need to get some salt. Hold on, let me open this. Oh, the smell was coming from the soup? Oh god, this smells like it's going to send me straight to the shitter, actually. Hold on. Let me just... Alright, cheddar and broccoli. Oh, this doesn't need salt. Alright, never mind. I won't get any salt. Alright. Are you guys ready? Today is the 4th day of the panel. We have 4 new guests. 1 guest had to drop because they weren't feeling well. So today we have Luna Mari, Einan Mocha, Katsun, and Mika Akatsuka. We should give round of applause to Mika because they're in Australia and they woke up and didn't miss any of their alarms. So I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. This is a roller coaster of emotion. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Oh my god. This is good. This is delicious, actually. We do have familiar people today. But yeah, they're gonna be ending out our week. Are you guys excited? I'm excited for them and to hear their stories. After them, I'm gonna be taking the weekend off. Well, actually, I say that, but I might stream tomorrow because I want to play video games. But they will be rounding out this week's Pride panels if I can cut through this fuck-ass potato. Do I just eat my sandwich just fucking smothered in butter? Well, I gotta eat before my guests show up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do I suck at eating? That's a good potato. It's 3 a.m., but I'll hold out for as long as I can. You just noticed, yeah? I felt like that was such an iconic picture that I had to make an emote. Do you eat slow or fast? I'd say I eat leisurely. If that word's okay. I'm like enjoying my food. I feel like if I eat too fast, I'm not enjoying what I'm putting in my mouth, you know what I mean? which can be taken so many different ways, so don't look into that too much. Don't look into that too much. That's a big word for Elmo. You know, I don't think I ever watched anything related to Elmo. Alright. Alright. Okay, well, I can't just keep eating. I mean, I could, but I should have ate. I should have ate this earlier. Whatever, it's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's invite our guests in. Have them do their icebreaker, and we'll see what happens from there. Sound good, chat? Alright. I'm gonna bring you guys in. Let me switch screens while we're at it, too. I think, let's see if I remember my measurements. I'm like right here? Yeah, I think I'm right here. Yeah. Look at that! I am a professional. I already know. Let me switch my music. You know what I really hate about Spotify is like you're listening to music and then it just like stops when you're on Discord. Pro streamer right here, guys. I try my best. All right, let's see. All right, we'll do this. We'll do that. No, do not do Smart Shuffle. Did you guys get the email this morning that Spotify is charging us more? I was like, man, fuck you guys. I don't even want the fucking audiobooks, guys. I hate that shit. Yeah, it drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely nuts. But anyways, we're gonna bring them in. Mocha. Mocha. What am I looking at? Alright. What's the song before? So I can put it on my... What was the song before? That's a really good question. What was the song before? I wasn't even listening. Hold on. I think it was probably Deep Mentality Lotus Juice remix. Yeah. Apparently the pause while talking is to prevent Spotify from being litigious with Discord and pauses the music because Spotify is supposed to be for personal use. Oh. Spotify can suck my nuts. Alright. So let me put this back here. Then we'll start dragging them in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Sorry. I didn't fix that.
I was not ready for that. Oh my goodness.
I need to make an entrance. You know?
Yeah, I noticed. Oh man.
Oh dear.
Alright, so before we start, we're gonna do a quick sound check. Luna?
Yes.
Would you would you like to change your name?
Let's go. Oh shit, that's right, sorry! Of course, King. Hold on, let me change that. I have to mute because my keyboard is loud. Hold on.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know if you wanted them to know that you
I suck Cocula all day, all night. I am Count Cocula.
Yeah.
Get him.
Okay, I'll change it. Well, I don't mind, but if you want me to, I'll change it.
No, you're cool. If you're happy to be I suck Cocula, I just wanted to double check.
That's me, baby. But my name is in parentheses. I can change it though.
It's okay. That's okay. All right, and you're good with your Fugi too, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you wanted to be the autism creature today.
Yeah, I wanted to represent.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, cool. All right, so Luna, I gotta bump you to 200%. Katsun, can you talk for a sec?
Hi.
Okay,
Hi.
you're also gonna be 200%.
Okay.
Miko?
Hello. I am speaking.
Okay, you're good at 100%, and then Mocha?
Hello, hi.
Okay, you're already at 140. All right, perfect. Okay, awesome. Are you guys ready to get started?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Luna being one with Count Cocula is in spirit of pride. We love that. All right, well, chat approves Count Cocula. So
Ocula.
Okay, cool. Because I was struggling to figure it out because I was in streamer mode. So I'm glad. Thank y'all. Shout out to the chat. I love you. Sending you kisses from over here consensually. If you don't want to, just like reflect, just refund.
all right. Buddies. So we're gonna do a quick icebreaker to introduce you guys to chat. I'll go first as an example. Katsun has already experienced this icebreaker, so it's changed a little bit, just for the theme of the stream, but it's still basically the same.
Okay.
All right, so the icebreaker is your name, pronouns, your identities, what type of streamer are you, and a useless fact or talent of yourself. So my name is Taiga. I'm a kitty bartender, a member of Invicta. My pronouns are he, him. I am Arrow Ace. What type of streamer am I? I am a yapping streamer. Almost all of my streams is just me talking, so variety yapping. And then a useless fact or talent of yourself, I have to reuse some because I've been doing this icebreaker at least like 20 times in the past like
Oh, they're there.
2 months. So I used to be a professional dominant in
Oh my god.
Wow.
BDSM boutique.
That's so
Epic.
crazy.
Okay.
I know.
Awesome.
Let's
Let's just say it was an interesting part of life for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Would I do it again? I'm not sure. Maybe.
Maybe it's crazy. You know what? I respect it. I respect it.
My old clients still call me.
Oh, do they? Wait, like in like a weird way? Or in,
No,
like,
no. They
okay,
just ask me, and they're just like, "Are you? Would you ever come back?" And it's like, well, technically, probably not. But I can do like returning client rate, maybe depends.
Returning client rate.
Weird.
Never say never.
Looking for new clients?
Resub.
Yeah, weird. Are you looking for new clients, and what's the rate look like?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking your girlfriend. Anyways.
Asking girlfriend is insane.
The
All
friend
right.
is Mocha. Anyways.
What?
Anyways, we're moving on, I think.
All right.
Yay.
So Count Cocula, you go first.
Yippee! Okay, hi everyone. My name my name is Unamari. I'm a little witch VTuber. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a little queer. I identify as bisexual, but also pan, but also I don't really know. It's a mix of the two labels just because I know that they've blended over the years.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of streamer am I? I'm a streamer that hasn't streamed in a couple months, but when I do stream, it's mainly variety and art. I do like streaming, but I haven't in a bit. And random fact about me, I can make funny noises.
You want to show an example?
With my mouth. Yeah. Hold on. I hope this comes
okay.
through.
All right.
Hold on. Well, hold on. Well, when you react like that, it makes me seem like a creep. Like I suck.
No, it's
cock
okay.
or
I'm
something.
curious. I'm curious.
Okay, hold on. Did that come through?
What the hell was that?
I don't know what,
What
that
was that?
That was a clap.
It was my mouth. No, it was. I promise.
You just clapped your hands in front of the mic. Yeah, you did. You did one of these.
No. No, please.
You doing it again doesn't help us understand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys don't believe me. Hold on, I have another one. Hold
Okay.
on, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. This is so
Buckling
funny.
in.
I feel like I'm at like a parent like like a middle school. Show your talents, and it's like the worst talent in the room, and everyone's just like, all right.
All right.
on,
Let's see
hold on.
it. Let's see it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
What the hell
okay.
is that?
It's a little duck noise.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
what
little
ducks sound
call.
like?
Well, God. All right. Well,
Wait,
thank you
no,
for having
I'm
me.
actually
Super
so
appreciate it.
I'm so serious. Is that what a duck sounds like?
Wait,
Um,
what do you mean you're being serious?
I thought
How
they just
real
go
are you being?
quack.
Oh.
King? What do you mean?
Is that?
What
Do
do
they
you
not
mean?
just quack? Is that not quack quack quack?
Whack.
You know what? Maybe I
Why
haven't
does
met.
have subtitles for all the animals? It's like, no, dude, they say the word like Pokemon. No,
Oh, no.
don't they just
Lord.
grown ass man like? quack.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry to break this to you on your queer stream, but no.
Listen, I
Bugs don't just say quack.
oh fuck, what? Oh, I
Yeah,
thought they
I'm
really
sorry,
did.
No.
But wait. Then what did they do on what doesn't
Yeah?
Donald Duck just say quack?
No,
he really doesn't.
Donald definitely
He-
does
he
not
just
say quack.
talks. He talks.
Oh,
He-
Donald speaks English, you know that?
damn.
he-
You learn
That's
something
crazy.
new every day.
Happy Pride.
Happy
Happy
Pride.
Pride. You know, it's really funny you mentioned that Bai and Pan are just blending together over the years, because yesterday's panel, it was half of them were just, it's the Bai to Pan pipeline. That was like half of the stream yesterday. So I thought that was pretty funny, because I feel like I've met a lot of people that start out as Bai and then just kind of over time it's just Pan, because it's just easier.
Mm.
You would say it pans out?
Oh.
Oh goodness. Alright. Next,
Thank
Katsu.
you.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone, I'm Katsun. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm proudly bisexual, but I think I'm going down that pipeline you said earlier.
Oh, okay, alright.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't know, I don't think I care as long as you're a good person.
That's usually how it goes, yeah.
Yeah. I'm your cafe owner and occasional underground vocalist VTuber. My content kind of varies from being a variety streamer to pushing out a lot of music covers from like artists like Ado. Useless fact or talent. I can do like a good clown nose sound. Like
What does a clown nose sound?
no wait.
Oh,
Oh,
that's really good.
wait, I need you to do that again.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good,
Hey,
actually.
you.
Thanks.
Okay, I do think that's what a clown nose sounds like.
Thank
Okay,
you.
They don't just
You
go
know.
honk, Tyga.
Listen. I'm sorry. I never said I was smart. Okay.
No, you never said.
Oh fuck.
Nar.
All right.
Yeah.
all
Oh no,
right.
not the oh no.
All right. Next is Mika.
Hi, I'm Mika Kotsuka, or if you don't know how to pronounce it, Mikaede. But just say Mika, it's easier. Vampire cat boy. With a florist shop. I use he, him, and they, them. I'm bi and trans, although I don't talk about the trans part that often because the internet sucks.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
The useless fun fact about me, it's a little, I don't know if gruesome is the right word. I was born with an extra finger that got removed because it had memories in it.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I do know a few people with extra fingers. I have a friend that has 12 fingers.
What?
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
So they have an extra thumb sticking out from their thumb.
Oh.
And
Extra grip.
when I see them text, it's actually crazy how fast they text, because they
Oh my
have four
God.
fingers on the keyboard when they're holding the phone, right?
Oh,
I want an extra thumb.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they also play the piano, because of course they do.
Oh.
Right?
oh, of course,
Okay.
of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit,
So
that's crazy.
very, very interesting. Thank you. And last but
Ooh.
not least, Mocha.
It's me. Hello. I forgot like all of the questions, so give me a minute.
You want me to say it
okay.
out for you again?
No. My name is Mocha. Hi. Hello, everybody. I work for the SPI agency as their lead paranormal investigator, and I'm a VTuber. My pronouns are she, her, and my sexuality is anyone who will take me, please.
Okay.
Anyways.
Is this doubling as a different kind of stream, Marka?
Yes.
That's the number one.
Oh, type of streamer. I am a variety, but I guess I do like roleplay streams now, and now I do like
You do? I've seen a few.
Yeah.
Of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I totally forgot to mention my streams. That's fine.
It's okay.
And that's it. I think so. I think that was the The questions,
You're
right?
supposed to give me a useless fact or talent.
Oh shit! Oh yeah. I was friends with the daughter of that guy who was once in that one zombie show. What's it called?
The Walking
Hmm.
Dead?
Yes, yeah. I think his name is like T Dog. That's it. That's the useless.
T-Dog.
Yeah, I was friends with the fuck. Wait, hold on. I was friends with the daughter of the guy who played T Dog in Walking Dead. There we go.
Okay, alright. I was
Ah.
about to say, I don't. What is his name actually? T-Dog? Alright, let's look it up.
No.
T-Dog.
T-Dog.
Walking Dead.
I never watched it.
Oh, this guy.
What's
Mm.
he look like?
He looks like a guy.
Yeah, let's go.
yeah.
Mocha, shout out.
Amazing.
Yeah,
He's
I
also-
met him
Okay.
once.
He's bald, or his head just shaved. I
Bald?
know. I
He's bald.
can't tell.
No, he's bald.
Yeah.
He's bald. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that-
I don't think I've seen him in any other content because I'm looking through the movies right now.
That's
I don't-
T-Dog's
completely fair.
legal name is Theodore Douglas.
Oh!
Oh,
So that's maybe why he goes by T-Dog.
Ah, so okay.
You know, the more you know.
You're
Ooh.
Useless
Theodore.
fact.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mocha. What was that,
Everyone's
Mocha?
crying.
That felt, I don't know, that felt like a, anyways,
Oh,
let's continue.
Okay. All right. We'll continue. We'll continue.
Yay.
Alrighty. So we finished our icebreaker, which means we're gonna go into the next topic at hand, which we've done for every single panel so far. It's basically coming out stories. How did you figure out your identity? What was like that like realization moment for you? Stuff like that. It doesn't have to be too specific to the topic, but just basically how you figured out you were bi, pan, trans, etc., whatever you're comfortable with talking about too. You don't have to go into anything that you don't want to talk about. So we'll start with Mocha because she introduced herself last.
Whoa. Oh, I'm first?
Yeah, I gotta make it fair.
Okay.
Snipe.
Oh, what if I wasn't first and you did that for me?
Do you want to throw the hot potato to someone else?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll let you choose who goes first then.
Cutson, bye.
God damn it. God damn it. I'll remember this one.
Hudson will remember this. Text appears across
Yeah.
screen.
Okay, how did I find out? Okay. I actually went to an all boys private Catholic
Oh, no.
school.
Damn.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's how it always
Yeah,
starts.
so like for like some parts of my childhood, and you know like what they say, like you know what they say about like stereotypical awakenings. I don't know if you guys know. Maybe this is just like something in the States, but like you either realize it in a gym locker room or in the Calvin Klein's men's underwear section at a store.
Oh, I don't
And,
think I've
like-
ever had this, so you'll have to enlighten me.
It's like okay, so it's like in the Calvin Klein's underwear like section for men's, all the like hot models are like half naked. They only got underwear on, so like it's like a joke that a lot of guys realize that they're into guys while walking in that section.
So
'cause
it's
they're-
like the equivalent of like the Abercrombie stores,
Yes,
where it used
yeah,
to have
yeah,
the
yeah.
splashes of naked, half naked men
Mhm,
at the storefront.
yeah, the black and white photos and their like
Yeah.
bodies are all over. Yeah.
I remember those.
So- Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the realization. yeah, yeah. I had I had the realization in both places, and then I've had girlfriends in the past, and I wasn't like put off by them, but they were very nice. So yeah, I think that's when I realized when like post all boys private Catholic school arc, I was like, all right, yeah, men, delicious, women, delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're cooking over there.
What? I don't know. What
don't know, but
exactly? What? Yeah, it's cooking, all right. Shit might be burning.
Maybe burning, but it's something.
But yeah, that's how I found out.
Was there what's the word? Do you remember any of the Calvin Klein models?
Do I remember? I mean, there was this. I remember the specific one that I don't know like his name, and God bless your soul, sir. Like I'm so sorry, like if you feel offended by me saying this to you, but like I remember like he was this very well built, toned black man, and I was like, damn, that is a good looking dude. That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
And so then I went to the bathroom and I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, would I date him? I would date him. And I had like inner monologue where like in like Silent Hill where you're like looking at yourself in the mirror. That was me. I was having my inner monologue. But
And then you came out of the bathroom and changed man.
yeah, and I was
You
like, damn.
literally came out the bathroom.
Yeah, delicious. I came out of the
Okay,
bathroom.
bathroom and delicious shouldn't be in the same sentence. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely delicious while I'm eating my soup.
And you're not gonna share, King?
Hey,
Please?
yo.
These sippies?
No, I'm definitely
Sorry.
not gonna share after that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That immediately made me lose my appetite. I actually have to put the cup
I'm
down.
sorry! No, I'm sorry. I keep eating. Oh my god, I take it back. Sorry.
Inhale?
Oh goodness! All right, Katsun, you get to pick who's next. Then.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I could do the most nastiest thing right now.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Do it.
Wouldn't it be nice if you didn't?
You're so lucky that I just care so much. I carry you, you know? I carry you.
Really?
Anyway, here you go, Luna.
Pride. Oh,
Yeah, fuck Luna!
What?
I was a little guy. I didn't do nothing. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, my I don't know if I necessarily have a queer specific thing. I think that growing up around media that always had a male lens accidentally may have made me queer. But at the same time, I'm not sure because I did look up boobies when I was like 5 or 6 on the family computer.
Sorry.
Did you specifically type that in? Is it specifically boobies? Is what you typed?
Well, no. So like when I was so I have 2 brothers, and I have an older brother and a younger brother. And so my older brother and his friends would like, one of them made like AMVs, and one of the AMVs was like really like titties bouncing and like women, and I was like I was like in the back of the room or something, and I looked at the computer and I was like, whoa. And then later, either in that day or in that week, I got on the computer, on the family computer when no one was around, and I looked up boobies and I was like, holy flick. Oh my god. But I didn't know I was gay. I thought I was just like looking at tits because I was curious. But then as I got older, like the feeling or like the attraction or like the favoring of women didn't like stop. But it was only until I was surrounded by other queer people that I was like, oh, you can like do that. You can like women and men at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And so around like high school, when I was finally introduced to like a plethora of people from all sorts of backgrounds, I was like, oh, I could just do that. No, yeah, I'm gay too. Like put me in, like tag me in, you know? And then I've mainly been bisexual since, but like I teeter with pan just because like I know that, like I said, like things have blurred, so it's like you're into both parts of the binary and like things that like fall into those binaries, but then pan is like everybody, but then bisexual includes like people who have transitioned and stuff, which is fine, but then it's also like pan also does it, so I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I do.
Well, but
It is very interesting to think about that. I feel like the lines between bi and pan have blurred so much because of the nuances with gender and sex over the years. So I completely understand, because I also was the same way. So like, which one is it?
Yeah, I was like, I was like, when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I'm bisexual. And then people were like, oh, well, this. And I was like, pan, yeah, I like whoever likes me. Like, I at one point was like, I'm probably demi. But then I've just kind of floated around those 3 identities for the majority of my life. But yeah, I never really had a coming out story. I'm more just like, made anime friends in high school, and they were all gay, and then I was like, oh, me too. And then,
Oh, you too?
and then I was like, you guys too? Whoa, you guys like women? You guys like, I don't know, who's like a Haba da Haba anime woman from like 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many.
There's so many.
Mm-mm.
But anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's my gay little story.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank
That was
you.
such a good story.
All right.
Thank you.
You get to pick who's next.
Oh my god, I do.
You do.
There's two options.
You do,
There's Mika
yeah.
and there's Mocha.
Uh-huh.
I know that Mocha wasn't ready earlier.
You think she's ready now?
Yeah, do you think
No.
she's ready now?
No, it's crazy. Did you hear the instant no? Damn.
Which is why, actually, you know what? Let's not make this about Mocha. Mika, go ahead.
Yeah.
Damn. Man, it's kind of hard because I am an older person. So it's been a while. I do have like one very distinct memory, like going way back, was seeing Sailor Uranus from Sailor Moon and being like,
Yes.
I want to hold her hand. Wait, do I want to be her? But like not in the like I wanted to be a Sailor Scout. It's like I wanted to be able to be masculine, like she presented herself. And as a child, I didn't understand what that meant. But that was just like my brain was like, oh, I want that. It wasn't until later that I realized like, you know what? Suddenly things make sense. I do have a really funny the coming out story in relation to that though. I've been on TU for like a year now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And before I started, I was like, okay, I should probably tell my family, so because you know things happen. And I called my father, and I started the conversation with Dad. So there's something I need to tell you. I've been going to see a doctor. And being a father, he immediately went, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" It's like because like I was like upset trying to talk to him, and he's like, because and also to be fair, like you know, family history. He's like, "Do you have cancer?" Like, it's like, "Oh no, I'm actually a guy," and he's like,
Oh.
"Oh, okay, well that's fine. I don't care. Like you do whatever you want that makes you happy." But like it was kind of like the whole like accidentally gave him the worst possible like. It could be anything, all these really bad things. Oh, it's just that. Okay, never mind. I don't care. so it was like, everything else was like so concerning that he was just like, okay, whatever. So, didn't mean to scare him, but maybe it made it easier. I don't know. Whoops.
Maybe. That might be the answer. That might be the key, to be honest.
For real.
So, yeah. And then on my mom's side of the family, so I'm Māori. And which is native New Zealander for anyone who's not familiar.
Okay.
So I told my mother, who told my aunties, and then my auntie called me and she goes, "We need to go get." And so she goes, "Are you going to change your name?" And I said, "I maybe." She goes, "We need to go get the family book." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "We have a book full with names of like relatives going back very far." And I was like, "Oh no." She's like threatening me with basically like a Bible of like ancient Māori names, and I was like, "Oh no!" She's just like, "Here's a book for you to pick from if you would like."
Wait, that's so cool though. Sorry, your auntie was trying to make you follow your great grandfather's, but that's so sick.
Oh, she it was entirely like in a like really excited like, "Oh, if you would like to, here's all these options," way. But it was just kind of funny, this image of like you know how like in TV shows where they pull out like the book and you just like slam it down on a table and it's like 10 stories high and you like flip it open. That was like the mental image I had as she was talking. So,
That's so good. That's so cool.
I see.
Yeah.
Did you end up picking a name from that book?
not yet. Not yet. So
Still thinking about it.
we'll see. It's you know, names are a long time to think about because it's expensive to change shit,
No, I mean that's totally fair. When I came to
especially
America,
passports.
that's fair. When I came to America, I remember really vividly my mom asking, "Did you want an American name?" And I was like, "Well, what's an American name? I don't even know English."
Oh. Oh no.
And I think I rationalized it, and I was like, you know what? These motherfuckers will figure out my name whether or not they can pronounce it. So no, I don't want an English name, and I never did.
Yeah.
Hell
Mm.
yeah.
Go
Yeah,
on.
get 'em.
Luckily, over the years, people are getting a lot better at pronouncing my name. My name's actually really easy to say. I think it's just like when people look at it, they always want to add extra syllables.
See?
Oh, yes.
I see.
But the
Yeah.
name is only one syllable. So sometimes
no.
I don't know how they're adding extra letters. But it's okay.
Oh.
Oh,
I
It's
see.
the
no.
visual. The visual
Um,
usually trips people up. Like I have like a native name.
Mhm.
Like Luna is my name, but I have like a native name.
Mhm.
And yeah, people like look at it visually and then they go, "Is it this?" And I'm like, "No, close. You're trying. Super appreciative. No."
Yeah, that's just how
Try
it
again.
goes.
Try
Yeah.
again.
Hell no.
Yeah, I've come up with like a little like phrase after just to be like, "Oh, think of this," and then everyone's like, "Oh, that's it," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, same,
Mm.
same. It's so funny. And whenever I go to the doctor's office, I always pray they say my last name instead, but they will also butcher my last name. But
Mm.
half the time with my first name, they'll say the wrong name. I'll scan the room and see if anyone reacted to that name. If no one reacted to that name, I know they're trying to say my name.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Pro ZD sketch with his name.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Oh,
like a video where
someone.
he's
Oh, yeah.
Someone, yeah.
Someone. Sang Wang.
exactly. Same shit. Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, Mocha. You have enough time now?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, go ahead.
Okay. So, just a heads up, my sexuality starts off like VTuber lore, kind of unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
So I guess let's start off with I was like just very small. I was very small, and I had two people who were quite older than me do how do I word this? Luna? How do I word
What?
this?
How do you word what? I
Um
can't translate if I don't know what you're saying.
well,
What's happening?
okay.
I can't
Okay.
translate either, but that's for another reason.
Okay. And let's just say that like I had a girl and a boy that I had like sexual relationships with.
Oh, okay. That's
Uh-huh.
fine.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's like I'm young. I don't really know what the fuck it was. All right. So I was just like, yippity doo-ha. This is how you form a relationship with people. I didn't know if I was like gay or like pan or bi or whatever. It didn't really matter because I once again was a child. But I'm not really sure what happened. I just kept having sexual relationships with whoever until I eventually was like, hey, this is unhealthy. This is
Okay,
kind of
all right.
bad. And I started to realize that hold on. My brain's thinking. My brain's kind of trying to correlate this.
Take your time. That's fine.
Huh?
Take your time.
No,
It's
go
okay.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it except for the fact that I am available for anything and anyone.
Can I make a guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
You were involved with something that you might have not needed to be involved with at a very young age, and you realized that it was bad, so then you stopped. But afterwards, you were like, actually, there are parts of that were pretty epic.
Yeah. Oh my god. Thank
Okay.
you, translator. Love you.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
I'm bad at yapping. I'm sorry. I'm bad at yapping when it's talking about like this.
Whatever works, honestly.
Oh, it's totally okay. You know what's really funny? When I was setting up the groups,
Mm.
I almost separated you two. Almost.
That would have been so fucked up and evil.
But no, here was my thought process, right?
Mm.
When I was setting up all the groups, first off, I had to check the dates, of course, right? I put it all in a Google document, and then I separated everyone with whatever availability they voted. After that, I checked to see if any of them knew each other or like at least have like talked to each other. Because I know for some people it's a lot easier to talk when there's someone that they know, right? Besides me as the host. When I got onto this day, okay, for you two, I was like, I really could just separate them. But like they're kind of a unit. Like I feel like it's not the same without the both of them.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
So
Wow.
yeah, this is I worked out for the better.
Thanks.
Do not separate. Must retain
Yeah.
together.
These two were actually probably one of the first VTubers I met when I started VTubing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
So I have a soft
Never
spot for
said
these
that.
two.
Whoa.
That
So you
sounds
showed
to me
no
like
mercy?
you can get away with more shit.
Everyone else pack it up, go home. You
Oh
heard
my
it.
goodness.
I guess it.
Clip
Yay,
it, clip it.
yeah.
If lost, please return to.
Please.
But yeah, no, it's really interesting to hear that your guys' coming out stories were more straightforward. Overall, over the days, I've realized that my age group was kind of the ones where they had like that like actual straight up coming out story, right? Where they basically half of them were like, well, I was raised to be straight and everyone around me told me to be straight.
Mm.
And the only things that we were given when it came to queer things were caricatures, right? I think people in more of the younger demographic from like 20s, around 20s to mid 20s, were probably around the same as you guys, where they had the opportunity to figure out early on, and it wasn't as difficult for them to learn about coming out because they had other people that were already receptive to being queer.
Mm.
So it's just really nice to see. Like, I think like the best thing about the panels so far and just hearing a lot of people's different experiences is that I guess it just really warms my heart that we're able to have the opportunity to talk about this stuff freely.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I would not have been able to do this in high school.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
no,
me
absolutely.
neither. Yeah.
I think for me specifically, it helped that I've always been a very independent person and I don't live anywhere near any of my family. So basically, I live on one side of. If you don't know, Australia is as wide as the moon, so I'm basically on one side of the moon and they're on the other, or they're overseas. So I'm not near anyone, so it's not really a risk for me being like an adult who lives by themselves. So I can be like, hey, this is a thing, and if they are assholes about it, I'm like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
So that helps a lot because I definitely didn't tell them till I was not at home, and across the country. Sorry.
I think that it's really interesting that you said the media thing because I do remember growing up with like seeing and like almost like when I was a kid I almost like had a disdain for like queer people because that's what I was raised in. I was raised to be straight. I used to be a tomboy as a kid and I came out to my
handshake
mom as a tomboy. Like I had like I didn't come out to my mom like as I've gotten older, she's kind of like figured it out because I haven't really dated men that often, but I also haven't brought a woman home. So she's like, whatever it is that you like, go for it. But I had a moment where I was like, I should tell my mom that I'm a tomboy. And she got so pissed because she thought that I was telling her that I was going to transition that like, she was like, no, you can't do that. You can no longer do that. And I was like, oh, but like
wild,
which was like an insane experience. So like the media that like made me understand was media that has been challenged a bit over the last couple years, but like me reading like anime and yuri and yaoi and stuff made me realize that like gay people existed. I was like, oh, like they're real and they're not like bad and they're not like whatever the straight queer like the straight compet stuff has taught me. Like they're just like people who are like in love. And then I learned from there and I was like, oh, epic. When I got to high school and I was like, oh, you're real like me. I'm one of those. Also Sailor Uranus, by the way, real quick, you reminded me I I had a crush on her and I didn't understand it when I was a kid, but I was like, wow, she's so pretty and epic, and I like her, but I don't know what that means. Anyways.
I was going
Like
to say
her,
with
but
the
I
media
don't.
thing real quick is that I've noticed it's a thing more as like time goes on. Obviously, you want to question the media you consume, but like a lot of people like, oh my god, it's yaoi, oh it's BL, like oh you're just oh you're fetishizing everything. When it's like maybe some people just want to see stuff that
Yeah.
appeals to them and is it feels like they can be like, oh this is me, or
Yeah.
it's quite funny. There is a lot of people who were like fujoshi back in like high school, and it's like of all of them, I think except for one, they've all come out as like trans. So,
Yes,
Ah.
yes, I know so many people that are like,
Oh.
I only knew I was trans by reading yaoi, and I only knew that I only found out that I was queer because I saw that. I was like, oh, they're like that's a thing you can do. Anyway, sorry, I just got really excited.
The
Your neurons
yaoi,
are blasted.
yaoi was the thing that excited you? The
Well,
discussion
no,
of
it's-
yaoi?
I mean, we can get into it if you want. You know, there are so many people like Mika said that like are like, oh well, you can't read yaoi if you're not a gay man, and it's like there's so like you are limiting people's ability to even experience like maybe realizing that about themselves. Like there's so many queer people that I've talked to and spoken to that are like, yeah, like I read yaoi and I like saw like Loveless or something, which is like,
Oh, not
question-
Loveless.
but like they read it.
Not Loveless.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
But they were like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
like I want to be like this guy in here, and they didn't know it or realize it until they got older. And like to be like, well, like you haven't transitioned yet, so you can't engage, then limits people's ability to even explore. To limit people's access to queer media because they do not fall in line with the existences in the queer media only limits people's ability to express and like understand themselves. I'm just real
Yeah.
passionate about that
100%.
topic.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I agree. Like it's very much so. It's also very reminiscent of like us kind of still getting out of the like American Pie era, where like the hottest guy and the jock has to like have the end game is like having sex with the girl, and like it's just very much like what the foundations of like a lot of media has been kind of like been trained on, and that's why undoing a lot of that has already been present for so long is such a chore and a task, and like but it's also necessary to like educate others about it, and that's why like I think people are kind of like putting up with the like slightly kind of like the process of like explaining every single time like what you are doing is like actually making it incredibly more difficult for people to be queer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this might be a hot take, but I think it's fine for there to be sometimes like not perfect media when it comes to like there's so many books like even outside of like say like BL culture, which is a lot of time usually like anime, so a lot of like Japanese related media. Like it's okay to have like shit representation too. Like you can't like not all straight romance movies are good, right? Like it's okay to have a shit gay like a shit gay romance movie as well. Like it doesn't have to all be perfect, and because that's like a thing, like it's always like, oh, it's got to be perfect, or if it's not perfect there's like one thing wrong with them, then like the whole thing is like thrown out, which is a very weird way to consume media. But
Yeah, it's not good or healthy. Retweet everything you said. Retweet.
let us have like our toxic whatevers as well, okay? Like
Yeah.
Yeah. To
This
deny
is-
all. Go ahead, Tiger.
No, this
I'm
is just
sorry,
really
this
off
is
topic.
just-
When you mentioned American Pie, I just had like a war flashback.
I'm sorry. Was that too old of me to say?
No,
Was that too
no.
old of me to say? Am I like
No,
revealing my
listen,
age?
Listen.
Tiger,
American Pie isn't
Tiger.
old. I have a really funny story attached to American Pie. That's why. I've
Okay.
shared it to the community a few times. This is extremely off topic, but I gotta talk about it because it's just
I
hilarious.
triggered you.
Listen. When I
It's the
went,
Ratatouille moment, but like with American Pie.
listen. When I went back to Vietnam, okay, and I was hanging out with my family, my cousin was training to be an English professor to teach English to other Vietnamese people. We were driving, and I remember offhandedly asking him, "Why are there so many motels everywhere?" He looks me dead in the eyes. because there's so many sluts.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
It's like,
oh
sir.
my god, King. Hello.
I was
Jesus.
like, and like, I'm rationalizing because he's been trying to speak to me in English to practice, right?
Mhm.
What
And
a
I
word
was
to
like-
teach you.
I
The
was
word
like,
slut. Jesus.
Do you know what the word slut means by any chance? And he's like, it's the one where people sell their services, right? I was like, oh no, you mean whores. You mean whores. You got the wrong word.
God.
And he's
Oh,
like,
no.
whores. And I was like, yes, whores. That's the word you're looking for. So then
Wild.
So then I asked him, I was like, so where'd you learn the word slut? He's like, oh, American Pie.
Oh god.
And I kind of looked at him because Vietnam's a communist country, right? So I looked at him and was like, so where did you get your hands on American Pie? He's like,
Oh god.
you can do a lot of things on the internet. I was like, all right, you got me. I guess you're right. But yeah, so that's my American Pie story. I haven't been able to look at American Pie the same way. I rewatched it to figure out where he learned the word slut, and I found out the scene, and I understood immediately why he thought it was slut and
I see.
not,
Incredible.
Yeah, so,
Jesus.
American Pie, everyone. Not a good movie, but...
No.
Not
no.
good, but
Really
you know,
not good.
I don't recommend
good.
it. I do not recommend that movie.
not really not good, but like I don't know what comparison. It's like a good comparison for like.
Oh yeah,
that-
for
yeah,
sure.
you know.
For the compulsory heteronormative discussion, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, sorry. When you said that, I was like, whoa, oh my god, I haven't thought about that
That's
since
the
like
Raven.
2018. That long, so. But yeah, it is really interesting to think about how, I guess, like, I was talking to someone about this a few days ago too, about how like we have so much access to media at our fingertips, but it's really interesting to see how the media shapes how we think. I think that at least in a lot of queer media, there's also still a lot of misunderstanding and confusion when it comes to portraying, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
And it's really tough. And here, a good example is I am Arrow Ace. I've watched a few shows that try to show Arrow Ace. And I wouldn't say that Arrow Ace is like a singular experience because at the end of the day it's a spectrum, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you kind of watch something and you're like, oh, that is not right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And,
That and usually like medical stuff as well. It's like
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm still very thankful that there are strides in media to show that they're trying. That they're trying to at least show that, queer people do exist. We're not a figment of their imagination. I guess that's a good way to put it.
Like we're real.
We
Yeah.
exist.
I always
It's-
thought it was really good that this era has had the opportunity to do that. But yeah, no, I do remember when I first chanced on Yaoi and Yuri, and it was because of my older cousins.
Really?
Yeah, so I remember it was like a family party, and I
Damn.
remember my older male cousin, okay, was
Oh, that's
reading.
a family party. Sorry.
Yeah, was
I just
reading-
for a second, I was like, wait, it's like a family party. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
he was reading Yaoi, and I'm trying to remember
Oh.
what it was.
Um,
And I remember looking at the cover. It's like, are those boys kissing? And he just stared at me. He's like, no. He's like, no, I'm pretty sure. I'm
No.
I'm pretty sure. No. So
Sluts.
then I went home that night and looked it up. And looked up boys kissing. And then I
Oh,
you're
found
bold for that.
Yaoi. And then after that, I found the book that he was reading.
Amazing.
Oh wow, that's fast. Okay.
Was it
And
good?
I was
We just
honestly,
honestly
is
each other.
insane.
Junjo
I-
Romantica.
I don't know. I think it was. Oh my god! You know what? Let me fucking hold on.
What do
Let
they
me
look like?
Ka-
Is it
Ka-
a?
Is this the name? Hold on.
Because I know that there's one that's like kind of a meme for like yaoi hands and like the.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
found
Shinjo
it.
Romantica.
Oh no.
I found it. It was called Katekyo. That was the yaoi.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one's a yaoi, alright.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
yeah. And
Katekyo.
honestly, I remember I was way too young to be reading that shit, let it be known. But I read it and I was like,
Oh.
wow.
Naruhodo.
No, not Hitman Reborn. It was just called Katekyo.
Yeah,
With
it's
an
like-
exclamation point.
It's called.
You gotta
it means
type in
school
yaoi
tutor.
if you're looking.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta put yaoi.
Yeah.
To
I
show
love
that.
what I did.
I love that you have to like fucking clarify.
Yeah,
to make sure you
yeah,
find the right one.
Yeah, you gotta find the yaoi one. but
Yaoi.
Yeah,
Oh, I've seen this art cover somewhere before.
yeah, it's very popular. It was a really popular one back in the 2000s. Damn.
It looks like it. It looks like it.
Yeah,
Wow.
that-
Damn, saying that just gave me just like emotional and physical damage.
Yeah, I mean that artist was a very famous
Yeah.
Japanese BL artist, and then they were writing. I don't know why I know this, but I like
no.
they were working on their most like recent piece, but then they got really sick, so then they had to stop like publishing BLs. I don't know if they continued after that, but
No.
yeah,
Didn't they also write the one with like the actor and like the little twink with the glasses? Or am I imagining that? It
I don't
looks
know
like
about
a
that one.
similar-
There was also like a spin-off where it was like a university student, like scientist guy, and like a young popular other university student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the
Similar.
guy who was like he like got drunk and then they fucked?
Yeah, that's like every other.
I was about to say, I think that's like every.
You
Oh
gotta
man,
narrow it down for us.
that's a lot of
He's
yaoi
got long
mocha.
white hair, okay, and it's
That
like in
still
a
doesn't narrow it
ponytail.
down.
Wait.
How
Long
do
white
we
hair,
change the
ponytail. He's
Okay.
wearing glasses, and the other guy has black hair.
Ah, you're
Yes.
thinking of Koisuru like something. Yeah.
I think it's the same artist though.
I don't know if wait.
It might be the
Koisuru?
same artist, but I definitely came around the same era because I recognize, yeah, the long white hair ponytail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said it.
Different
crazy.
different artist, I think.
The
Okay,
tyrant
different artist.
falls in love. Oh my god, yeah, that's the Ginger Romantic artist.
Oh,
There's
is
like
it?
this little twink, and then the dude with the long hair, and he's like a scientist. Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
Ginger
the little.
Romantic
Oh
artist.
god, not the little twink.
I know this.
Twink.
because I remember it.
God damn it.
Oh,
Before you said long
man.
hair, I was thinking Descendants of Darkness, and I was like,
Oh,
but
No, yeah, I
Crimson-
think this is. I don't know. I'll send it in the.
That's funny as fuck. Pride Media Yaoi. It
Shout out to
also
Yaoi.
goes
Any-
back to
shout out to
Yaoi.
Crimson Spell Readers.
Crimson
Wait,
Spell?
that's that picture. It's like it's Friday past
Wait,
the hour. It's like two fish with glasses.
You guys know Crimson Spell? That's like a classic.
Oh my
like,
god,
old
this is
yaoi.
from the artist that did Viewfinder.
Yes, it's the same artist. Yeah.
Did you know that Viewfinder is still ongoing?
Yeah, is it actually?
Yeah, it is because I was so morbidly curious a few months ago. I looked it up and it's still going. I don't know why they
Oh
just
my
haven't
God.
ended up with each other
Wow.
yet. What is going on, dog?
Just fighting for their
That
lives.
is
Listen, the slow burn has been going on for
Yay.
20 years. I need them to
and...
just
Yeah,
be
it's
together.
true. It's been
their
so
slow
long.
burn is
Holy
like
shit.
of age. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
You know
Yeah.
it's old because it has like an OVA. I think it has two
Yes.
OVAs. Yeah.
Yes, I do remember them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep.
There was. I was gonna
Mhm.
wait. Hold on. Let me confirm.
Because
Let me confirm is Grady.
Hold on. No. Because there's one that I remember seeing. Oh no. Okay. So the one that's notorious for being like the purest of yaoi tropes is Okane ga Nai.
Oh, God.
That's like the.
Okane ga Nai.
Oh
I think
god.
I watched the. I tried to watch the OVA and I was like, oh.
No, that one was
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
That one
Oh,
was
this
funny.
one. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that one
Okane
was
ga Nai is like
crazy.
the yaoi hands.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't read it, but I remember seeing
watched it.
and it's-
Mhm.
So does anyone like gravitation here, or is no
Gravitation!
God, I haven't seen that
Holy
in
sh!
That is
That's
whoa.
crazy.
That's a
That is
war
a-
flashback right there.
That was a blast to the
That's my
past.
second
That's kind of
match.
insane.
I never got
love
to read it.
I
Oh
love
my
dubbed
God.
gravitation with all my life. I will swear on it. It's so good. It's so good. It's bad. It's awful, but it's
Gravitation.
good.
I don't know if I ever watched the anime, but I did read the manga.
Can we watch the
Yeah,
anime?
me too.
Can we please?
Watch the anime.
Alright, thank
On
you
stream?
for the stream.
Oh,
No.
God.
That's so funny.
We're gonna go
Oh,
watch Yaoi
man.
now. Bye.
Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Pull up Jujo Romantica.
In the back, you just hear Luna screaming. Put that shit on. Put that shit on. 9 anime.
Wow. Wow.
Kiss anime. Turn it on. Kiss
Straight
anime.
up war flashbacks. I
Uh.
so I don't really see images in my head.
You've been
but-
triggered twice. You've been triggered twice
No,
this stream.
but I see words, right?
Oh.
So
Oh,
every
no.
time we're saying these, it's just like hitting me like this every time, and it's just like all of the dialogue is still in my head.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
Can you
Yeah.
quote one for me?
No, thank you.
Okay.
maybe when we're alone.
Oh, okay.
I just sent an image. This is Tyga's brain.
Remember
That is
Yaoi
crazy.
Sundays? Yeah, our group chat, Yaoi Communism.
Yaoi Sundays.
Yeah, we communism
communism.
is crazy.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That is a good chat. That is
Yep.
a good name.
We were just watching Yaoi together. It was pretty funny, actually.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh my god.
That's fun.
No, that was like honestly so crazy, that group chat, because everyone else is like cheering on the Yaoi like it's a football match, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god.
Okay. Alright.
Oh god.
Sounds like so much fun.
It was very funny for sure. Yaoi doctrine is crazy. But anyways, we might come back to Yaoi. I feel like if we keep talking about Yaoi, the whole stream is just gonna be Yaoi.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yaoi panel.
Yaoi
panel.
Dude, I got hit by one. Sorry, hold on. Are we gonna
What? Hit by one?
topics? It was at like my first or second convention. I got so excited because I'd like read about it online. I'd seen it online, and I was like, "Oh, dude, a Yaoi paddle!" And I saw it in real life, and I was like, oh, "Dude, it's a Yaoi paddle!" And they were like, "Yeah, it's a Yaoi paddle." I was like, "Can you hit me with it?" And they were like, "Oh, are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah," because I was like, I didn't really know. I knew that it was a paddle.
Oh
It
no.
said Yaoi. I thought it was
Oh.
funny. I was just like, oh,
Oh,
it's just a
no.
little thing. And so they were like, do you want me to hit you with it? And I was like, yeah, please. And then they were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, just rip it. And they leaned back and they swung me in the ass. And like the sting is something that
Oh,
like I
boy.
can still faintly remember and like
Oh my
chills in my
God.
body. And I was like, but I was also trying to be strong about it because I was like, oh, I didn't want to look like a
Very brave.
so I was so brave about it. They hit me with it, and they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I like walked away with a friend, and like the second I turned the corner, I was like, "Fuck, dude, that shit hurt!" Like,
Damn.
but yeah, it was crazy. It was a core memory for me.
Yeah, I could imagine.
event.
And you were sent to a different dimension after they slapped your ass.
Yeah, that would have been true.
Oh.
I ended up in the Boku no Hero Academia universe. It was crazy.
Okay, that's enough. You stop yourself right there.
I came back. Don't worry. I've been home for a while.
Okay.
Everyone says hi, by the way.
All right.
God.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Anyways, yeah.
All
Okay.
right,
Jeez.
All right. So, okay. I'm looking at
Wow,
my.
Boku no Hero really took you out, yeah?
I'm looking at my document. My bad. Hold on. So I feel like I had a bunch. Like I have like a bunch of random topics that I've been basically like kind of picking out depending on like how the panel goes and like moving through everyone and stuff. From how this panel is going, not that it's a bad thing. I'm like trying to pinpoint a question.
Oh.
Let's see. This girl's still giggling.
Thinking about the yaoi.
So funny. Oh my god, no. I just think everyone's response was kind of funny.
This is about you getting hit in the ass by Yaoi? Okay. Alright, Luna.
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a freak of nature. What can I say? Anyone in chat want to match my freak?
Oh,
no.
Oh.
This
What's
is rough.
wrong, Kins? What's going on?
This is rough.
Oh no.
I thought we were.
Please, you're triggering me.
No.
Please.
Oh no.
Anyways, I'm being silly. I'm sorry. I will stop being silly. I've locked it in.
What does kin mean?
No. Oh,
Who wants
Oh,
to be
no.
the historian?
Must have been a historian.
No.
You're sick.
I only know unwillingly, Tiger. I'm not explaining it to
Oh.
you. You're
I'll
better
do it.
off. Just
I oh,
Wait, is there a meaning behind it?
Yeah, is there something bad
Kin?
about
Yeah.
it?
No,
Oh.
it's not bad. It's like so just kin has like the whole thing is that like if you have a character, it's usually like you relate to a character past just relating to them, like you kind of identify as that character. So there was like a big rise in fandom and a big rise in people's
Tumblr.
consumption of media. Yeah, Tumblr and then Twitter and then all that stuff where it's just like people would be like, "Oh, dude, like I am like Bakugo-kin or like whatever or like what's another like
It's like saying I am this character.
yeah, like you identify so much with that character that you
Mhm.
basically feel like you and that character are the same. So you
And then-
kin them because you feel as though like they are you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then some people get very offended when you're like, "Oh, I don't like that character. You hate me."
What do you kin
Oh.
Kokichi?
I
Okay. I'm just learning so much today from this group.
really
Yeah, Black, kin.
Quack.
You know about Omegaverse?
No. We're not going back to Omegaverse. It's okay.
Wait. You mean back? You've already had this conversation, Mocha?
What are we talking about? What's the next
Luna
topic?
is very, very passionate about the Omegaverse, and she will sit here for like 30 minutes explaining what the Omegaverse is, and you will never escape it. She'll go back to the topic again, and then you have to sit and listen to it. I don't want to hear it. I've heard it
Twice!
Oh.
It wasn't twice. I
It's
didn't
been
do it out of
twice.
nowhere. People asked the question and I informed. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
Okay,
So
so
it's
it's literally you've activated my trap card. Okay.
No, you just happen to be in both rooms. Like, what do you like? Now you're doubly informed. Now you know for a fact. You could take a test on it. You could get a
You can
license.
take a
I don't want a
test on
license. I don't want a license on
Oh.
Omegaverse. Please, I'm okay.
Please,
Does
I'm
it invest
okay.
anything?
Wow.
Please, I'm okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
hi.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. I feel like these questions we've kind of already touched on them with you guys. Like you guys kind of just like talked about it already. So I'm kind of like I don't really it depends on if you guys want to go into them more. So the one question I was asking every panel was what fictional or real crushes were like one of those things where like definitely like you're awakening.
Ooh.
So if you want to answer that, I know a few
Hell
of you
yeah.
already said Sailor Uranus. Actually, I think that's all. The Calvin Klein model.
Don't call him out like that.
but you know what? We'll go with Katzen because I called out the Calvin Klein model.
Hell. Okay. Mm. I have 4 big crushes that I had.
Okay, all right, let's hear him.
I have 4. One is Raven from Teen Titans.
Okay.
I thought she was so. I thought she was so cool.
Okay.
You know, do you guys remember the Atlantis movies?
Yes.
Yes.
Princess Kida.
Yep. Good
Oh
choice.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought she was really pretty too.
Mhm.
In Inuyasha's brother.
Oh,
Sesshomaru?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The Shomaru.
For real.
Such a pretty bitch.
Yeah, I was like, you're weird, but like, I don't know, I get you.
It's okay. That's Harmony's
Yeah.
favorite too.
Yeah, I get you.
So real.
It's okay.
So
I also
real.
had Sesshomaru written down, so
Yes, let's go.
And then
And then I have the last one's kind of weird. Samurai Jack.
no, Samurai Jack was hot.
Okay, thank you. I
No,
needed validation.
The Adult Swim version of Samurai Jack.
Oh,
Oh, so hot. So hot.
Samurai
Real.
Jack.
Very real. Very real.
Yeah.
True. That's so
Samurai
funny.
Jack.
I think every single panel has mentioned Raven from Teen Titans so far.
Yeah, just goth GF.
goth girls.
But you mentioning
Goth.
Atlantis made me realize that I like the nerdy boy and the princess. I like
Oh,
them
same.
both.
Both.
Yes.
Both is good.
Yeah. I like them both.
Mhm.
All right, good choices.
Mhm.
How about you, Mocha?
Oh, okay. Tara from Teen Titans.
Okay,
Teen-
all right.
Oh, also yes.
okay.
Um. Who else? I didn't really have like I didn't have like 2D crushes like that. It was just kind of like, oh,
Real
wow,
people
she's
works
cool.
too.
Or oh, fuck. What's her name? No, it's not. It's not Emma Roberts. It's definitely not Emma Roberts. Is it? Emma? No, it's not. Hold on. I'm
Emma
looking it up.
Stone?
Is it Emma Stone?
Emma Watson?
It is Emma Stone. Emma Stone is so hot to me.
Mhm.
I don't know why. She's hot. I like her. I was told that she's kind of like a shit person, but like I still think she's very pretty.
That's most celebrities though.
Yeah.
Who the fuck
Mm-mm.
played Jennifer's body?
Oh, Megan Fox.
Oh, Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox.
Megan
Yeah.
Fox is incredibly beautiful, and I would do anything for her.
Mhm.
Even though she's fucking crazy right now,
Yep,
I'd
yes,
do
she
anything for
is,
her.
yeah.
Ballistic, but she's pretty.
And last but not least, Taiga Chama. I am actually
Oh,
Chamasexual. Please, please love me. Please. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
I mean, I already do love you, Mocha.
Yippee, I'm winning. Everyone else can fuck.
Oh my god.
That's it.
All right. How about you, Mika?
So this character might show my age a little bit. But Ryoko from Tenchimuyo, like
Oh.
You're so right.
I loved her. She is so fun and just chaotic as hell. And I was like, yes. I also having looked at like I wrote down like a list like thinking about it earlier, and I was like, this list has a lot of aliens on it.
Oh, okay,
There's
okay.
also Kishu from Tokyo Mew Mew. I don't know if anyone's
Oh,
seen it.
okay.
Oh, yes.
Kishu, yeah. It's he's like the main antagonist.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry,
Bless you.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
And also from Sailor Moon, and this was very clearly like in hindsight, it's like, this was a choice. But Nephrite from Sailor Moon, the 90s Nephrite, he was just a badass, and then, but also he was evil. So whoops.
It's always the evil ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, there's someone also who's
Mhm.
evil in Sailor Moon that I forgot. He's blue and he's got really long hair and he was in love
Is it the
with
alien?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember his. I can't remember what it was in Japanese, but his like code name was Alan, I think.
God
sure.
dang it, Alan.
Alan.
God dang it, Alan.
Because he's an alien, right?
Yeah, that's
he's
funny.
cool. I get it.
Yeah. Also, another thing to show my age, Pris from Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040.
Oh my
If
god.
anyone's-
Now that's,
Oh my
we're pulling,
God.
We're pulling from the trenches for that one.
Look,
Holy.
I still think about her. Like, I occasionally like Google image and be like, I miss Pris.
I miss.
feel that.
I miss her.
understand. I understand. All right. How about you, Luna? Hopefully nothing with ABO.
What do you mean?
I just
I
got-
would never.
Okay,
Also,
all
like,
right.
I didn't. No, what the fuck? See, now I was vulnerable with the
With ABO? That was the most vulnerable thing, ABO. Really, out of everything we've talked about so far.
Yeah, I'm sensitive.
All right, Luna.
I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm joking. It's whatever. I don't care.
All right, let's hear
It's
it.
funny. So my crushes that I'm like slowly remembering right now, and I'm not gonna list them in a specific order. But Inuyasha, Sailor Uranus. Damn, I just remembered two, and I just forgot them. I should have written them down. Oh, Sailor Jupiter, I guess.
You guess?
Well, because it was at the time where like I didn't know I was gay, but like I related to her, but I liked her, like she was my favorite, but I didn't understand anything, so I'm not sure if it was a crush or not.
Okay.
I see.
I know that dude from what's the name of that show? The one with the pink-haired girl, hop, step, jump.
Shugokara.
Yeah, the
yeah.
dude from that, I was like, what the fuck?
Ikuto?
Holy, yeah, the blue haired dude, I was like, holy
The cat
shit,
boy?
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yes, I
Oh,
wanted
yes.
him
Yep.
crazy. I wanted him so bad.
I wanted him so.
I remember watching Shugochara, and he came up, and I was like, whoa, what the?
It's so funny because I've actually cosplayed him like at least 6 or 7 times.
That's
That's incredible information. I don't
Whoa.
believe you though. Can I see some?
Honestly, I don't know if I can still fit, but my favorite cosplay that I did of him was the Seven Seas Treasure one.
Oh, ooh, that's a good outfit change. Yeah,
Yeah, that was my
that one's a
favorite.
good one.
Because I used to do panels with it too when Shugokara was actually popular.
Mm,
Oh, I see.
that's crazy.
Yeah. 'Cause then, like, you
Still
know-
don't
that is
believe you.
cute.
Oh,
Some
okay.
pictures.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
We'll see if I can fit back in it. I know Shugokara is coming back, so I
Yeah,
might-
it is.
Yeah, we might
It
we
is.
might see it.
Oh, Kakashi.
Why'd you say it like
Well, yeah,
that?
why did you say it like that?
Kakashi. It was the gasp of air.
I had already mentioned 4 people, so I wasn't sure,
No,
but I
it's
really wanted to
okay.
mention my man and the love of my life.
You can
Kakashi.
mention as many as you want.
Oh my
Can
gosh.
I?
Of course.
Okay. I think that's all I remember right now.
Just gotta think
but-
about it.
Oh, I had a crush on Shikamaru too,
Okay, good
And-
choice.
Yeah, he was cute.
Yeah.
and Gaara's brother. But I liked Gaara's brother because I read a fanfic, and I was like, oh, he sounds hot in this shit.
Oh,
And then
you're-
I like watched the parts of the show when he showed up, and I was like, But the fanon version of him in my head, I was like, God, he's crazy.
God, he's crazy.
he's so hot in my head. But then I watched it and I was like, oh,
Oh,
whatever.
Oh goodness.
So silly.
That's
a silly
wow.
guy.
I'm trying to think. I realized over the past few days when I was like trying to name them, I liked characters more for aesthetics, and then if I liked them a little more, maybe personality. But I never really had crushes before, so I would just kind of be like, "Ooh, that's hot." At the time. I also kind of just realized also I wouldn't say like I have a strong preference. But I noticed that the characters that I did like all had dark hair, dark eyes.
Oh.
I love dark hair. I absolutely like almost every single character that I loved. I realized over time they all had black hair. Like, I
Mhm.
love
That's so
black
valid.
hair.
That's so crazy.
Whenever there's like a new anime or whatever that my friends are watching, they'll go to me and be like, "Hey Mika, there's a character here. He has red hair." And I'm like, "Fuck."
Oh my God! You just reminded me. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
That was it. That's the
Oh.
story. It's just I get the typing because it's just like fuck.
Yeah. All right. Let's hear it. Who was it? Was it the
I'm
guy
so
from
sorry.
King's Game?
No, it's the guy from Yu Yu Hakusho with the red hair, the wolf guy.
Oh.
Ooh, Yu Yu
Yes.
Hakusho.
Wanted him.
I wanted.
I wanted him crazy. And then he did the wolf thing, or he was then like he had like white hair. Oh,
He wolfed out?
He wolfed out. It was crazy.
You're so.
I had such a huge crush on him when I was a kid. I was
Oh.
Kurama, yeah.
beautiful.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remembered another one, but I don't know if anyone would know this because this is a very like Japanese anime. Like when I was growing up, Hikaru no Go. Hikaru no Go.
Oh, yes.
It's
I know
like
it.
so Hikaru no Go in Hikaru no Go. There's the ghost guy. I had like the fast crush on. He has like long, dark, beautiful hair, and I was like, oh my
he had
god.
he had a little pointy hat, didn't he?
Yeah.
I remember watching
Oh,
that.
yes. Yes,
Yeah.
no, so valid. So,
It was so
valid.
good. Oh my god.
Oh, that's so funny. I liked red hair too, but I definitely like always leaned to dark hair. So Raven was one of them.
Mm.
Shiro and Keith from Voltron.
Yes, you're so real for that.
Let's see who else. Thinking about Shigo. Shigo was
Oh,
like
yes.
I remember when I saw Shigo and I was like, that's a woman. Oh my god. I'm in love.
She was beautiful. Just-
Yep.
She was a girl of all girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else I really liked. I liked Asami from Korra. I think she had black hair.
Yes.
I liked how she looked a
Mhm.
lot. Oh my god, I'm trying to think. I also realized I really liked a lot of goth girls. I don't know if that's that says anything about me. Because I also liked the girl in Danny Phantom.
True.
Ah,
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Phantom, I think had.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of,
also
like
like Danny Phantom too.
I was gonna say you didn't like Danny from
No,
Danny.
I love both of them, but like the girl specifically really caught my eye pretty fast. But yeah, no, I was just like over time I was like, damn, all of them have dark hair or black hair. Even when it came to comic books, I was always dark hair, dark eyes every time.
Mm-mm.
You have a type. Congratulations, King.
I know.
Yippee.
Does anyone know that one anime where it's like super trippy and colorful, but there's like this one particular guy who like goes around and like helps people. It's like I don't know. I don't know what it. I don't know what it's called.
Mononoke?
It
Is
might
it the
be.
medicine man?
Hold on. I'm cooking. I'm typing. Hold on.
Mononoke
It
is
is.
very.
It is.
Mononoke is really like colorful.
Yeah.
I want him. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I know that he's
Kasu-
like
Kusuri is like his name is like kind of ambiguous. It's like Kusuri Uri or something like that. Kusuri Uri? Like
yes.
literally has the name Medicine Man or something like that.
Yeah, I think that is. But I want. I need
Wow.
him.
The inhale?
I just need him. It's just how I feel.
Is it the
No, yeah,
bandana, the voice?
I don't. It's the voice.
He's voiced by Sakurai, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that explains a lot.
Oh.
But no,
Oh,
he's really cool. I like
Mm-mm.
that I like that anime a lot actually. The colors were super awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
New movie.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a new 2024 new movie, I think.
I
think-
no
oh.
idea. Did it come out already or is it gonna come out?
I don't think it's out yet. Movie 2024, summer 2024. So probably soon, yeah.
Oh.
Soon, yeah.
July
Mhm.
26th.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
okay. Just a
Yeah.
week before my birthday. Yippee!
Happy birthday!
Thank
The
you.
Black Butler, Sebastian. but
Oh my
that's
god,
also
Sebastian.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
like
Oh, Undertaker was
Ono.
great.
Undertaker is good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, wait, you know what a good question is? Like,
What's a good question?
who is your favorite? Oh, did anyone watch Uta no Prince-sama growing up?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh my
Who
God.
was your favorite? Who was your favorite?
I talked about this with some friends the other day. Hold on. I think. Oh, let me see. I gotta look it up because I didn't finish it. I remember it was dropping, and I was like, oh, "Men," and then I kind of fell off because it wasn't releasing in time, and I think I had finals. So, like,
Oh, not the finals.
yeah, so I fell off. But I think. Oh my god, I think I like the cool guy, and then also
Cool guy.
the
color hair?
orange blonde. The
Orange,
guy.
Was it
Jinguji.
Long? Yeah, Jinguji, or was it
Yes.
Natsuki?
It was Not the one with the glasses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. it's
Jinguji.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people like Jinguji. It's either
Yeah.
Jinguji or
I think I like
Tokia or Ranmaru.
Danmaru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
I-
think I had a favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think you want to know what it was. This is gonna sound so
Mm.
bad.
Okay,
I
I'm
struggled. I struggled watching the anime because the female insert mushroom head was so fucking annoying.
Yo,
Like,
oh my god.
I couldn't fucking stand her. She drove me nuts because she was so dumb. I couldn't watch the show because she was so stupid. Oh god, Lord help me. So it was like
Just-
such a struggle to watch like the characters try to
Mm-mm.
woo her because I just wanted to fucking punch her.
The key is you gotta like ignore the main character.
Yeah,
It's
you
so
have to
hard
not-
with Utapri though,
know.
because Utapri she was like the center of everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think aesthetics wise, Tokia.
Tokia.
Which one is that one?
That one's the
Um,
one voiced by Mamoru Miyano.
Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
Momo.
Dark
I'm
blue
gonna assume
hair.
that it's the blue. There we go, because he always.
Yeah.
goes with the dark
Okay.
hair.
Is their hair dark? Yes.
Red
Does the
fulfilled
walk of
immediately.
shame?
But
Yes.
but I really also liked Ranmaru.
Danmaru. Danmaru had good songs. Very like
Yeah.
rock core.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I also
Can
liked
I-
his style.
Yeah.
What's up, Luna?
I was just gonna. Can I say something that's a little unrelated?
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
I think.
Okay, never mind. Mocha said
Alright,
no.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for having me. So
Anyway, I liked. Okay.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
no.
if you still, no. It's fine because I was. You go ahead because I think you were one of the people I talked about Udapri with the other day.
Yeah, you clocked me and you hated me.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, I like Natsuki and I like Camus a lot.
That's
Those
surprising.
are my
You?
two.
Really?
what?
Comments?
That's
I
crazy.
liked him too, actually.
I did not
Yeah.
like him.
I liked
That's fair.
I liked his songs. I
Uh,
don't remember much of his personality though. It's been so long.
oh,
He's
really?
awful. Well,
Is
he's not
it?
awful. He's like
Like genuinely, I
Yeah.
dropped the anime because I got so angry.
You really didn't like her.
Oh my gosh, she was so annoying. She's so much more tolerable in the games because you play as her, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But in the
Mhm.
anime, and like usually I have no issue with like style, like anime styles like that, where it's like the female character and then like the harem of boys. But her
Otome
specifically,
styles.
yeah, but
Mm-mm-mm.
she drove me nuts. Every time she opened her mouth, I wanted to punch her.
So
Fair.
funny.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I had to drop it just because out of anger.
That's so
Super
funny.
fair.
I'd like to submit one like real people type crush that I forgot to mention that I was like, cool. I don't know if anyone knows what Takarazuka is.
Oh, Takarazuka! How do you know Takarazuka? Wait, that's so
I-
crazy.
I've gone to so for anyone who doesn't know, Takarazuka is a theater troupe in Japan. and and
Yeah.
they're all and all of the actors and actresses, well, they're all women, so all the male characters are played by women, all the female characters played by women. And oh my god, some of like I went to see the Rurouni Kenshin performance.
That one's really good, yeah.
It was really good, but oh my god, seeing like all these like beautiful women and also seeing all these beautiful women but like dressed as men and like having like the deep voices, I was just like,
Yeah.
oh.
I have a lot of friends that are actually in the theater trope because
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
'cause-
wild.
I used to do opera growing up, and in Japan, like we would be in like the same kind of like building for training.
Oh,
or,
that's
like,
so cool.
Yeah, so I would go down and like be gossipy with the girls. Hi guys.
That's
and then
so fun.
yeah, like and there's like otokoyaku, which is like male roles. I was friends with
Yeah.
a lot of the people that did otokoyaku for like the
So
Takarazuka
cool.
shows. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a ticket for Takarazuka, by the way. Like, my friend and I, we lined up at 11:30 p.m. the night before to get day tickets because we couldn't get tickets purchased beforehand. So the
Mhm.
show was at like 10 a.m. the next day.
Mm-mm-mm.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And we
it's
had to
really
stand
hard.
at the very, very back of the theater.
Yeah, ticketing in Japan, I think, is just hard in general.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah,
hard.
it is, it
I
is.
have, I have
Yeah.
a Japanese phone, just so I can get tickets for certain.
Oh,
like, events and
you're
stuff.
crazy.
Holy shit.
Truly built different. Yeah, no, because they do a lottery system.
Yeah.
and you have to like verify your account via like phone number with the Japanese phone and shit.
Mhm. Huh.
So anyway, if you look up Takonosuke, you can see, and you're just like, ooh. I watched like the Scarlet Pimpernel as well, where they did that. So that was that was on
Yeah.
like a recording there.
There's I got to be like VIP at the Ace Attorney musical that they did. It was so good. It was so good. I recommend if it
jealous.
ever comes back, you should go watch that one. That one was
More
good.
you know. I need to play an Ace Attorney game.
Oh my god, please do. It's so gay. It's so gay.
It's the new one. They're bringing up the investigation soon. So
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to play the one where the guy puts his legs on the counter. I don't.
And he has like a cup of coffee.
Is
I
it,
haven't
is
gotten
it a
that
cup
far.
of coffee or is it wine?
It's wait, hold on now. Oh, you're talking about like the gray-haired, black-haired dude,
Yeah, yeah.
not the one with the sunglasses.
I do like the
both
one
of
with the
them.
sunglasses too, though.
Got it.
Yeah.
Is that
I
the
think that's
prison
one of
guy?
the newer ones.
Is it the prison guy? I don't know. He kind of wears like a European style outfit.
European style outfit.
I think it's
Yeah.
I haven't-
one of the new
I'm playing
ones.
Ace Attorney right now. That's why it's like I'm trying to see if I recognize this
I'm
character.
trying to think. It was it's a European style outfit. His hair, I think, is gray with the coif.
Simon
Wait.
Blackwell?
Oh
Is that
shit!
it?
Hold on. Let's see. I don't know the name. Ace Attorney, European dude.
European.
It's crazy.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Well, I'll find the character. I think we're gonna find out right now.
Is it not? Wait, is it not just Edgeworth?
Is it Edgeworth?
No, Simon Blackquill.
Yeah, isn't that not him? Yeah.
Edgeworth. No, not Edgeworth.
Okay.
It's someone else. Oh my god.
It's not pictures,
Ace
but it's real.
Attorney characters. Hold on. He like puts his legs on the counter and I thought it was
Oh.
hot. So I was like, "Oh,
Counter. I don't
I-
think I've gotten that far.
hold on. I'm scrolling. What the fuck is his name?"
Oh,
Wait, I
wait.
think I see him.
Oh, I see him. Wait, he's kind of. Wait, Taika.
Okay, so wait. I need you to share the
His name
picture.
is Van Zeeks.
Van Zeeks?
Van Zeeks. He's got like a couple wine. Yeah, this is the dude. He's from one of the new games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's one of the newer guys. Okay, okay.
Taika,
then I wouldn't know.
Wait. Show me. Yes, that
Yeah.
guy.
He's kind of.
Okay.
I saw him and I was like, "Whoa."
I'm not gonna look for spoilers.
That's fine.
looks like
I'm assuming this is from one of the newer games, but he has he has the wine glass and he looks like a sassy. I like him a
Sassy.
lot.
It's a wine glass and he puts his feet on the table.
He
so-
looks a little pathetic. I like him. I want to make him cry.
Does he have dark
I think
hair?
That'd be funny.
Oh, I wouldn't
gray.
say it's.
It's like a
I mean,
grayish.
Yeah, it's grayish.
Damn, that
Yeah.
leg slam though.
Yeah, once I saw the leg slam, it was kind of over for me, honestly. It's like, oh, I have to play Ace Attorney now just for that guy.
Oop.
That's so fair.
It's like just that
It's
guy
either-
alone.
It's either him or oh my god, what is her name? The whip girl.
There's
that
a
will
whip
like push
girl.
people to. Yes. Oh, you don't know about
No.
Francesca?
I don't think I'm that far.
I like the clown
Ace
girl.
Attorney.
Oh, clown.
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Okay,
I like
wait.
her a lot.
Clown girl Ace Attorney.
All right, so
Clown
here's
girl.
Francisca von Karma.
honka.
She is
Oh.
the daughter of one of the other attorneys that you face up against.
Oh wow.
Ah. Oh wow.
Yeah, Francisca's freaking
Oh,
epic.
whoa.
I like her. Yeah.
I can see. I love. Oh.
I could see.
Oh.
Oh, she's
Then
cute.
there's
Wait.
Yeah.
Godot, who I like.
I mean, what immediate tights and
oh, I definitely
and
have to play now.
Uh-oh. See, I'm very particular about the specific denier of tights that I prefer.
Fair.
It has to be denier 40. 20 is okay.
Not
20 is a little too
fucking
dark.
Percentage.
It has to
king.
be 40. Okay, 40 is perfect because you can get that slight shade of skin peeking through. Also,
Wow.
it's easy to rip.
I didn't even know there was a difference.
Yeah,
I just
they
thought
have
there was.
different
That's
levels.
so
So
funny.
the
There's
near
different
20 is the
classes.
more solid one, which I mean is like sexy, but
Oh my god, that's
40
so funny.
is is the pinnacle because then like the nice sheen of skin is what I really like.
Ah, okay.
That's valid.
That's so
Hmm.
funny.
He's
funny.
wild, brother.
That's hilarious. And you know what?
That
The
is
thing is
funny.
that, like, Tyga's kind of right. I think like 50 or 60 for me personally, just because I don't like when it's too like transparent. But you are right.
That's what I'm saying. 40's the perfect one because like 20 is
You're
too dark, but 60 is too light.
That's crazy.
Listen,
It's like 40% partially opaque.
Partially opaque.
Links of
listen,
shimmer in the sun.
listen. Have you seen like when like pop stars like wear tights like in concerts and you just see how smooth their legs look in the tights? You understand? Like it's
No,
so
I do.
sexy.
No, I see you. I know. I personally really like
That's so
tights
funny.
and thigh highs. I get it. I just think it's funny that you were like, and you pulled out your little like burn book out of your pocket. You were like,
Oh.
the New Year 40 is actually the peak, pinnacle of.
Actually.
Listen,
Oh my
I
gosh.
think it's funny. You know what
listen.
you like, and I shout out.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Retweet.
Retweet. Let's get it going.
I don't think I've ever heard actually someone say just retweet.
Oh,
Just-
I think
Oh,
it's
straight up,
funny.
retweet.
Yeah, I've never heard someone say that before.
Should I
I've been
make it
using
retweet?
the loop emoji on like people's
Yes!
messages in Discord to
too.
retweet them.
I think it's funny.
Oh
God.
goodness. Oh my god. My bad. Let me
okay.
just keep drinking. my
Bless you.
Coke. Oh, thank you.
Bless you.
Mm.
Uh,
All
oh,
right.
there's- Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just about to ask you to go into your tangent from earlier.
Oh yeah. It was just because we were talking about Udupri and how they have all these songs, and I remember talking to some friends the other day about how I think I really miss the art of like character development outside of like anime series where there were like character songs and like drama CDs and
yeah.
like radio shows. I think that the radio shows happen more often, but I haven't seen like a lot of, at least maybe I'm in the wrong corners, but I haven't seen like a lot of interest in like bringing it over as much as I remember I used to as a kid. Because I remember Black Butler had character CDs and like character songs, which I listened to near daily on my MP3 player.
Damn.
Whoa.
This is a confessional stream.
Well, no, I was just like, what else? Hitalia had character songs.
Oh god, not the
I
Italia.
know, but I've come to terms with my past. With
Madakai
So
to
sad.
you, Madakai to choose. Start twerking in the corner.
Hitalia. So
Wow.
That was a crazy transition.
sorry. Anyways, but.
No, I
Keep
get
going,
it.
keep going, keep going.
Retweet.
But yeah, retweet. But yeah, like I think that like I wish that sort of, I don't know, because there's something like very interesting and very like not admirable, but I think that it's such a fun little like detail to add to any
Mhm.
sort of media, whether it's like I think VTubers should have character songs is basically what I'm trying to get to. But
I
like
agree.
I wish that like that sort of thing came back because it's more of an opportunity to get to know the characters that you already admire, and I think that it's such a fun opportunity to both like consume a different format of media that still relates to what you like, but also like it gives you more depth, it gives you more like interest, it gives you more information, like it, and it doesn't just have to be like a character sung song. It's like I know, and I might get fucking impaled for this, but like Dramatical Murder also has like characters.
Yeah,
Oh.
I remember
They're not
those.
necessarily
Crackle matter.
yeah, they're not necessarily like character songs, but they are songs that were like designed for those characters. And I just think that like media doesn't have to stay in like any sort of media or any sort of story doesn't have to necessarily stay in the original format that it comes out in. I think that allowing it to blossom into different things is so fucking sick. Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Luna, I have a question for you. Have
Oh,
you heard of Bungo Stray Dogs?
Oh,
Yes, and I haven't seen it, but like I keep like I've been hearing about it for years, but I
So-
haven't seen it.
they have recently, well, not recently, it's actually a bit old now. They have character songs. They have like drama CDs. Like there's one where they go to an onsen. So like the two warring factions they both show up at the onsen. So it's definitely rare. But I was like, you mentioned, I was like, I can recommend something.
Yeah, because I don't really notice it. I know that again, I'm bringing up Boku no Hero not because I'm like a fan or like a weirdo about it. I'm a grown woman. I don't engage with that shit regarding that. But like I know Boku no Hero had like a radio show when it first dropped with like Deku and Bakugo,
yeah.
and like they would have different guests. They would have like different seiyus from like the show come in, and then they would just kind of hang out. And I'm not sure how common that is anymore.
It's pretty common
it's
if it gets
definitely
really
not.
It's common if it's really popular.
Yeah.
Like it will. The radio shows really depend on like the. It really depends on like, the audience and like, if the seiyuu like is already very popular, then they'll be more inclined to open that avenue.
Yeah,
Unless they're really busy and they can't show up because they're at 20,000 other things.
Yeah.
Grand Blue does like character songs, and they have it's called Grand Blue TV. They actually get like the seiyuu to come in and talk about their characters. It's a game. Grand Blue Fantasy's a game, but like they do that like every week where they have like the different voice actors come in and talk, and it's nice. Don't play Grand Blue. It's a grindy game. You'll never.
I quit Grand Blue before I became a streamer.
Oh.
It's hey Tiger, it's Unite and Fight right now. Guess what I'm not doing right now?
Not Unite and Fighting. Yeah, I can't pay me to
Exactly.
do that again. But no, the character songs is kind of. I can't
that's
sing,
fake
man.
right now, though.
I can't sing, so imagining doing a character song as a VTuber, I'd rather rip out my vocal cords.
Dude, nah, you can do it. Like it's seriously just practice. Like a lot of it is just practice, and having like a mixer who like is not going to like do weird stuff to your vocals, but like help mitigate breathing and things like that.
Damn. You know, that reminds me, I literally was listening to Chocolate Rain last night.
Oh my god.
And no, listen.
Throwback.
Listen, it's because I was watching Kill Bill Volume 2 with some friends.
oh
And
my god.
we were just fucking around and we were just like clicking on old videos.
Days on day.
and one of them was like, let's listen to Chocolate Rain. And I was like, okay. So we were listening to Chocolate Rain, and I just, at the subtitles at the start, it says, I move away from the microphone to breathe.
That's such a classic.
And I was like, man. Wow. I don't know. That's so off topic, but I just started saying breathing.
I remember a couple years
Crazy.
like, way after he like picked up streaming, I think. But like his first stream was really bad in that like he had audio problems for like 20 or 40 minutes, and then for the rest of the stream his audio was doubled, and then it kept compounding on itself. And I think there's still recording of it out there, and I think that it's just so funny. That, like that sort of like awkward earnesty like exists in everything he does, whether it's on purpose or by accident, and I think that that's pretty funny.
That just reminds me of my debut stream, and I didn't know how audio worked, and I only had audio on the left side.
Oh no.
That was rough. Just thinking about that gives me more flashbacks.
God.
But it's okay. We're better now. Our setup is too advanced now.
My friend recently started stream, and he'd forgotten he had reverb on, so he had reverb for 10 minutes.
Oh. We're not
Sorry.
doing a Chippy Choppa cover, boo.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. To circle back to Pride before we get more distracted.
Pride!
Oh yeah, this is a Pride stream.
Yeah, this is a Pride stream.
Oh yeah, guys, this is a Pride
man.
stream.
Oh yeah.
All right, buckos. Actually, before we circle back, I'm gonna go pee.
Oh yeah, it's real.
Okay.
Real.
Don't forget to mute your.
I mean, the bathroom is I'll be okay unless you guys
You don't
want to
have to
listen.
mute if you don't want to.
Yeah, sure. You can.
Yeah,
listen.
just turn your
You gotta
volume up when-
Entertain.
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Just point the microphone. It's fine.
What?
Bring the mic with you, actually. Anyways, alright, I'll also.
Take the mic with you is crazy. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It's just us now. We can do whatever we
It's
want.
our stream now. All right,
Yeah,
all right,
we're
chat.
taking over.
We're taking over. It's our stream now.
hi.
Hi.
What do we feed? What do we feed chat? What is chat's food of choice?
Toes.
Toes?
Toes.
I mean, they do get toe beans, so
Mm,
Oh, toes.
yeah.
mm.
Oh. Yammer.
You what?
Yammer.
What?
Yeah, I do wish that we had more of like the character song type stuff. But at the same time, I do think it's kind of nice that like voice actors don't have to be able to do 10,000 different skills just to be able to voice a character,
Yeah.
because I know there are some voice actors who did stuff unwillingly. Like they were like, okay, well, I guess I have to, but they weren't really happy
weren't
with it or
into it.
confident and stuff. So
Yeah.
which happens.
Speaking about character songs, and I didn't want to mention it because I didn't want to get crucified, but
That's a great lead up, sure.
okay. So does anyone here know about Yacht to the Bitch Club? Okay.
Yeah,
I know of it.
Okay, but it's not the best BL, but
no, it's not.
they have character songs, and the character songs go. It goes. They're really good. I think you should check them out. Don't check out the
show.
content, but
Yeah.
check out the character songs.
Look, when it comes to like bad BL, I am from the time period of things like Descendants of Darkness and
What is Descendants of Darkness?
it's also known as Yami no Matsui. Basically, one of the main villains has done something to one of the characters. I cannot say on here because it is a insert thing here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sex?
oh,
No,
hi, Daya.
worse.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
what's
We're
worse?
talking about all like bad series.
Wait, what's worse than sex?
The kind that is dubious.
Oh,
Oh.
non-consensual.
Yes.
You guys don't
Ew,
have to
okay.
censor.
Okay. Look, you know, it's a sensitive topic, so I didn't want to just blurt it out there.
I mean, people. I say worse shit. It's okay. You like.
It's fair. I don't want to. I don't want to start, yelling that in not my house. You know, like.
Right. No worries. I'm chilling.
Welcome
But yeah,
back, though.
continue.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to, consume the really sus things. It's fine.
I feel like
We're
sus
talking
things
about
is-
we're
what-
talking about Yachirin Bitch Club.
Oh, that one was crazy.
Mm.
I like
was-
the character.
Yeah.
songs,
it
Oh
was
yeah,
pretty fun. It was
the
pretty crazy.
characters. Honestly, it's so my brother is super straight.
Yeah.
Like if you looked up the word straight in the dictionary, his face would be right next to it.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, dang.
But he loves the OP for the Arichin Bitch Club. Like the amount of times I think he was in the gym room, and I went in there because I was gonna do a few sets, and I just hear the OP blasting from his phone,
Oh my god.
and I was just staring at him, and he's staring at me, and he's like, "It's a good song." I was like, "You know what? You're right. It is."
You know what it mean? You know what the lyrics mean, bro?
Oh, he definitely does. He knows, but you know.
Oh, okay.
That's
But you know
funny.
what? I remember talking to him, and I just like stared at him, and I remember him saying, I think the straightest guys are the gayest. And I'm like, well, why do you think that, brother?
Brother, enlighten me, brother.
And he's just like, well, you're gay. And it's like, okay, well, pause.
What is it?
I don't know what do you mean by that. And he's like, well, you're my example, my the person that I can compare to, and
You're
sometimes
my example.
Wow.
I think my straight friends act gayer than you. It's
Wow.
like, what does that
Wow.
mean? And he's just like, I don't know. We kind of
Holy.
like slap each other's asses for fun. It was like, oh, that's
Oh.
pretty gay. I wouldn't
That
even.
is pretty.
I wouldn't
Damn.
just do that just because. He's like, yeah, and like locker room talk's really
Crazy.
gay. And I was like, yeah. Are you trying to tell me
Yeah.
that you're not straight? He's like, no, I love women. It's like, oh.
I love it when they say I love women. I'm like, I know. Why do you sound like you have to
Why-
defend yourself?
And then it's like,
Methinks he
I'm-
doth protest too much.
I was like, it's okay, it's fine. Like, I'm not telling you that you're not straight. He's like, I'm straight. Okay, all right, buddy. But you're scared of women too. So sometimes you make me question that.
Get him, get him.
Women
Why
are
is he
kinda
getting so
scary
defensive?
sometimes.
It's because he's my younger brother. That's just how it goes. But no, he's scared of women. It's actually really funny. Every time
That's
he like
hilarious.
he's always like, oh, I wish I could get a date. It was like, okay, well you can just
Go outside.
not be weird. It's like, but I'm
Go
scared
outside.
of women. And it's like, well,
Oh.
well, that's definitely not going to help you, buddy. It's like, I know. And I was like,
Oh,
okay,
bro-
at least
oh,
we're on
brother.
the same page together.
Slight tangent. You mentioning you asking like whether he knows or not remind me of you know how like people are like, oh well, do you know what this is? And they're like, oh no, I just like it. When I was growing up, I was a little bit older. I was watching Elfen Lied.
Oh
Oh my
And,
god. Elfen Lied.
And my stepmother goes, "Oh, can your younger sister watch this with you? It's just a cartoon, right?" And I was like,
Oh, no.
no, absolutely
No.
not."
Yeah, no. I
Nuh-uh.
don't think.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
so
it just
funny.
reminded me of that. And it's just, ooh. But it's funny when
Mm-mm.
someone's like, "Oh, I really, really like this," and they have no idea what it's from. You're just like, Actually, that back when I used to do Artist Alley, bringing up Dramatical Murder again. I drew the characters for Dramatical Murder,
Yeah.
and this like mum and her 2 kids came to my table, and they're like, "Oh, these characters are really cute. Can we buy them?" And it was like Alba and Mink, and I was like, no,
Oh,
I,
not the
Right.
worst one.
I,
Oh my, not the worst ones.
You're sick.
No,
Oh,
I mean like. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's fine. Go. It was just, oh no, I'm sorry. Like I had to pull them over and be like, this is from
No,
like
that's
a,
okay.
like
I
an
don't think I've ever
R18
played
game.
Dramatical Murder. I don't even know. I know that
Oh.
anything. I played the really fucked up one. Togaino.
We're all-
Togaino?
Kogaino no Chi?
Yeah, that after I
Oh.
played that, I was like,
Yeah.
I cannot play another game from this series. I was like, this is a little too
Yeah, that
insane.
That one's a lot. Dramatical Murder's not that bad unless you do
The
certain
bad endings?
things.
Yeah.
The bad endings, yeah.
The bad endings are bad, but I think Nitro plus Chiral just likes to be a little freaky deaky.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
playing
Oh, yeah.
that, and I was like, oh my god. So
No.
I never touched Dramatical Murder because
Not
I
that
was just afraid. I was like, no, thank you.
I mean, they've got a series more recently called Slow Damage, and that one is like very much same kind of vibes as Togai no Chi from what I played. I was like, I don't know if this is for me. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
it's interesting, but I'm like,
Yeah, that's
maybe
really
not.
interesting because
Okay.
all I know about Dramatical Murder is the guy has sensitive hair.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then there's the one
There's a
guy that has his one titty out in a kimono.
Yes.
Oh, Kojak.
Kojaku.
And
Yeah.
then there's one that's a dog.
Oh, then.
Well, so
Yeah.
like yes and no.
Yes and
okay,
no.
so he's not a
It's
dog.
Yeah, it's like,
complicated.
yeah, it's kind of complicated.
Okay,
He's not
and
just a
then-
dog.
And there's one that's a robot.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Claire.
Clear
Okay.
song is
My
actually really
boy.
good.
And
Yes.
then
Yeah.
and then there's there's twins.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we don't like the twins.
Are,
The
no,
twins.
we don't like the
Okay,
twins.
okay, and then we have one with an Invader Zim beanie.
Yeah.
My baby.
Noise.
Noise it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then there's another one. There's one with dreads.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mink.
So,
Yeah.
so
Minka, yeah.
Is it dreads? I actually don't remember what he looks like.
it's their attempt at understanding what a black man
Okay,
black
all right.
indigenous man. Yeah,
Fair enough.
so
Yes,
it was-
yes and no.
It's indigenous,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's
He's, like,
yeah,
indigenous, yeah.
he's
Mhm.
indigenous,
So yeah,
which makes
that's
his
all I
whole
know.
thing like,
I have opinions, but I
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Back to my
Understood.
precious baby noise. Noise is
Yay!
wonderful. Thank you.
well,
I-
Oh,
Oh, okay.
no.
In the second game, they give him just like long, like flowing, like straight hair. Or
Mm,
like I think
Yeah.
so.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on,
Mink.
Yeah.
noise?
yeah.
so no Mink. So
Oh,
Mink is an indigenous man. It's okay. I have a
He
lot
gets
of
given
feelings.
all the bad stereotypes when it
Yeah,
comes
so-
to
Yeah.
someone who's of like, you know,
like a man of
indigenous
color. He is
or
like the only
yeah.
like black indigenous dude in the cast. There is someone who is like of like, warmer skin tone, but like his thing is that he's like pure Japanese and like that. So then Mink is the only one who's like black indigenous. He is a prison gang member and gang
oh god,
leader.
prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
prison.
So he's because the thing is that like there's a whole bunch of gangs that have like surfaced on this island due to like
Mhm.
a whole bunch of different cultural things that have developed. So like every single dude that you talk to, except for like one, is like a gang leader, right? But Mink is a gang
Oh.
leader of like all the worst dudes in prison, right? So he's the only black dude. He's the only black dude in
okay.
prison.
So it's a
He's
lot
the
of
only black-
stereotypes. Sorry,
Yeah,
when you
there's
said
Yeah.
prison, I was just thinking about Togainu.
Yeah.
I was like, no, not prison again. That was bad.
What personally frustrates me about Mink, and I know I'm going off, and I'm sorry, I just feel really strongly about this, is that like
We found the hot button. We found
there
the
are
hot
so
button.
many things about him. It's like you had such a great opportunity, but like you doubled down on so many things. He's like the most abusive out of all of them. He is the most violent. He is the most everything. And then
Okay.
things flip like a 180 and like everyone pretends like nothing happened. And I think that
Yeah.
there's a way to approach stuff like that doesn't just kind of like shoulder off all the terrible things that happen, and then also it doesn't shoulder off the fact that you assigned all these terrible characteristics to one man who like I'm not gonna spoil it, but like one man who is just trying to do right based on
Yeah.
what's happened to him and the people that he cares about.
Yeah.
I think that that's so whack because you guys had such a incredible opportunity, and then like the other experiences in the second game, he's great.
Yeah, he's
Why
like
did he do that stuff in the first
yeah,
game?
180, complete 180 in the second game.
Oh,
Yeah.
So then, who's the most popular dude?
Kojak.
Probably, I would say Kojaka or Noise.
I'd say yeah. I
Not
Cool,
clear.
yeah.
Because Noise like takes out like has all his piercings in the second game, he takes them out. And then everyone was like, what the fuck? What happened?
yeah.
Why do you take all his piercings out?
I don't know.
Mm.
I'm
They're
trying
trying
to
to
I'm
be
trying to
normie
remember. I think
Oh my
I think they were visiting his family or something.
So I don't want to. Do you want info
Uh,
on it?
No, it's okay. I feel like we're getting
Okay.
too deep into this, but now like I'm like
Yeah.
I'm just
You're
so
invested.
I'm so curious because I've never played it, but I've seen like the memes about it, and I've seen the
Mhm.
Oh
figures.
god, the memes.
Yeah.
So-
the figures are pretty good.
Yeah,
The figures are incredible and also gigantic.
Yeah,
Vanilla is
so I do not
incredible.
know much about Dramatical Murder. I don't think I'll ever play it personally.
Fair.
Mostly because I don't have the time to go through all of that. I don't have that
Yeah,
kind of
that-
time anymore.
That's fair, and it's one of the few games where like to get the full story, you really have to play through all of the routes.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
All right. The more you know. Okay, it's okay. We're circling back. We're circling back.
Yes, yes.
We're
Gay,
mixing the pot.
queer,
Okay.
Where's
LGBT.
the-
Okay.
Right.
So the
Where's
last
the retweet button?
the last topic I had for every single panel was about relationships, whether it be with your family, romantic,
Ooh.
platonic, that related to your experience with your identity. So like a good
Mm.
example, when I was sharing to prior panels, I have never had a romantic connection with anyone.
Oh.
But my body count is disgusting, and we don't need to go into that number.
God damn.
Crazy.
God damn.
And the reason why my body count is so high was because it was my job. because I was in the sex industry.
Mm.
But also because during that time, I was just trying to figure out what was wrong with me. Because I was able to, you know, sleep with people and date people, but I was never able to breach this thing in my mind where I didn't have feelings. I didn't have a need, I didn't have a want for other people, but I would do what people asked because I knew it made them happy. And at a sense, it kind of sounds like people pleasing, but at the same time, it wasn't really people pleasing for me, but it was, I think for a long time, I kept deluding myself that if I kept trying hard enough, I will fall in love with someone. So when I first learned about Demi, I was like, oh, maybe this is what I need, right? Like, maybe this is it. But then years have passed, and I've just realized that no, I'm just not that kind of person.
Yeah.
I realized this because sometimes I'll think about if I was raised with better role models in my life, because my parents are awful. If I had better role models in my life, would I be different? Would I have a different sexuality? Would I not be Arrow Ace? And it sucks to think about that. The examples in my life are so bad that it put me in this type of position. But I've come to learn that I still love this version of myself, even if it's not what's considered societal norm. I wasn't able to come to terms to being asexual until I had a mental breakdown in a car with my best friend, which I shared over the past 2 days. And it was just basically me sobbing and crying because I just kept breaking so many people's hearts because I wasn't able to reciprocate people's feelings, and I just would try so hard, and nothing hurt me more than seeing how people would fall in love with me and I couldn't reciprocate.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And I just kept fundamentally keep thinking that I just wasn't deserving our love, or I just was broken and couldn't do that. And, you know, while I'm having my mental breakdown in the car, my best friend's like, no, I'm pretty sure there's a thing for that. And I was like, what are you talking about?
It's always the best.
I got a label for that, buddy.
Right, and she
always the
Googles,
bestie.
what does it mean when you don't like sex and people?
Bet.
And we learned about asexuality that day. We like went through like a bunch of Wikipedia, Reddit posts and stuff like that. And while like we're kind of reading all this shit out together, I kind of was like, damn, this is it. Like this is what I was looking for, you know? So if it weren't for my best friend that day, I probably wouldn't be as comfortable as I am now with saying that I'm Arrow Ace, being able to do these panels with other people and discuss about identities and sexualities. Because even when I figured out I was Arrow Ace, it was even harder to figure out, well, if I'm Arrow Ace, why am I okay with sex? Because I would say a majority of asexuals are sex repulsed, right? Even though it's a spectrum, and like some are okay with sex if their partner asks for it. It came to the point where I started to realize that for me, it was just like a biological need. And what I derived pleasure from was for making my partners happy, right? But I had to also make that boundary line where it's like, I can't reciprocate anything more. I can only give you this much of me. So it's kind of those things where my family and the way I was raised was definitely the reason why I am the way I am now. But with the help of my platonic relationships with really good people in my life, I was able to come to terms to who I am now. So if you guys had any stories similar to that, or just like in general, like related to those topics, would love to hear them and share them with chat. That is mine as an example.
Thank you, Tyga.
Of course.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Tyga.
sharing.
Thank you. What happened to the autism creature, Luna?
You got self-conscious.
Damn, the whiplash.
It
Holy
wasn't
shit.
subconscious. It was just like I don't know. I guess since we're getting to the end, and also because you were dropping something really, really personal and real, I was like, all right, enough autism.
That's okay.
No, I'm just off now.
It's okay. I love you as an autism creature, no matter what.
Yay! You love it.
Aw.
Yay! Anyways.
All right.
Hmm.
Does anyone want to go first, or I'll
I
go?
don't mind.
eat.
I don't mind going first if no one
I'll
wants
go
to go
first.
first. Oh, you want to go
I-
first?
Yeah, I just wanted to
Oh.
give everybody else space, but if nobody else wants to, I definitely think that I have those thoughts not every so often, but I do have those like moments where I think about the trajectory of my life, and I know where some parts have been like shifted in ways that I don't like, but in terms of being queer and in terms of my queer experience, I truly think that, and this is gonna be silly, and y'all are free to roast. Not too bad, but y'all are free to roast.
Noted. Noted.
I think that the only reason I knew, and this also relates to not only being queer, but also like being aware of the fact that like the typical heterosexual cis female and male experience, like I wouldn't have known that there was a variation, and I wouldn't have learned, and I wouldn't have gone into rights and privileges and all that shit for not only like myself but also for like queer people had I not like engaged with this media. And it's very silly, but it was a it was a Inuyasha self-insert fanfic, and you can laugh, it's fine, but the reason why this was important and a core thing for me was because it was one of the like few examples of like a woman like being firm about how she felt and being firm about like being queer and being firm about what she wanted. And I was like, oh, I can do that. And from that point forward, like I cared more about like what I wanted and how I felt, regardless of like perception on the outside, which like then in turn helped me be confident when I realized that I was queer and stuff like that in later on in life in high school and stuff. Like I feel like had I not found that, I probably would have ended up as like probably a trad wife with a man that I hate. With like at least two kids
straight
by
to
now.
trad wife, Jesus.
I'm so serious because like I remember being raised in like that sort of environment where like, well, like I'm like of Latin descent, so there's a lot of like, and like there's, you know, with oh my god, the diaspora and like immigrant families and parents and stuff like that, there's a lot of patterns of like toxic masculinity and like men are this and women are this and that, and I was raised in that. And I think that if I wasn't exposed to certain things, I wouldn't have ended up being so free and so aware of the fact that like I could do more than that.
Mhm.
So I guess like I say that to relate to like, had I not had those like tiny minute, like the butterfly effect low-key is type real. Because had I not just happened to be on fanfiction. Well, no, it was Quizilla. Had I not been on Quizilla that afternoon after school, finding an Inuyasha fanfic by chance in the tags that I wasn't even looking for, I probably would have ended up just like settling with marrying a man and being straight and being whatever and being compet and like all that stuff. And I think that like it only highlights just how valuable community is, both like in queer stuff and also like in like feminine stuff and like all that stuff, because having each other to rely on to further strengthen each other, I think is super important.
Yeah.
Mhm. For sure, for sure.
Thanks.
well done. Well done.
Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing, Luna. Thank you.
Of course.
Also, Stefan said stuff is totally fine. People brag on it so much, but who gives a fuck? Like, people enjoy shit.
For sure, for sure. All right. All right, Luna, it's in your hands. Who's next?
Oh,
Who's going on the podium?
Everyone pick a number 1 to 3.
3.
2.
7.
Mocha. Out of spite.
That was crazy.
I just really like the number 7.
That's a good number.
Number.
Okay. I'm gonna be real raw with everyone. I'm not entirely sure where on the spectrum of like being like queer, I guess. I
Mhm.
just kind of I'm just kind of floating at this point.
And that's okay.
That's fair. That's
Um,
fine.
I also recently found out that I'm ace because I hate sex. It's gross.
Yay! Congratulations!
Omedetou!
Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like a story, I guess, or like coming out. It just kind of happened for
It
me,
just
and
kind
I
of
was
clicked
like,
in your head, yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know specifically like what really hit you when it came to figuring out that you were ace.
I think it was me and Luna. We were doing a collab, and we
Uh-huh.
were talking about like we were talking about something, and I was just like, yeah, I don't really like sex. I don't really like touching people either.
Mhm.
I don't like all the whole romancy bullshit like that's like that consists of being in a relationship, I guess. And I was
Mhm.
just like, and Luna was like, "Oh, so you're like ace?" And I was like, "What? What is that?"
What did you just call me?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
just call me?
What'd you call me?
And I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "It's just people who don't really like don't feel like a sexual attraction to like or want to do that." And I was like,
Mm.
"Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. I'm in that."
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll talk about it. It's like whatever for me, and I'll do it. It's like whatever for me. But I don't like care for it. It's not
Exactly. Yeah. No. I'm completely in the same boat. Like I
crazy.
don't care. I'll do it. I've done it so many times.
Wow, that's so crazy. Puts my hair behind my ear, earbuds, whatever.
No, I completely understand. It's really tough too, because I think for a lot of people, it's some like inherent feelings that they've grown up with and learned. And for a long time, I tried to learn it. You know, I tried to learn like feelings. I would like consume like so much like shoujo manga, animes, rom-coms, and I would like have this like warped ideal of romance. And I was like, am I supposed to have this too? And like over time as I got older, I kind of just realized that I just don't have those feelings. Like, you know, like they'd be like, I feel butterflies when I see someone. Like, damn, what does that feel like?
You're
You
like,
know?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. Bet.
Right. Or they'd be like, oh, like, you know, I'm so attracted to this person, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, nope, I still don't get it. Like, I can see that they're hot. I can, but other than that, nothing else.
Mm.
And that's been something that's been honestly very interesting to navigate after like I figured out that I was Arrow Ace because we were talking about this in other panels too about how there's a lot of bi-pan erasure and a lot of Arrow Ace erasure in the spectrum, even though, you know, we're supposed to be allies with each other, right? But because there's a very big lack of understanding to these specific parts of the spectrum, people, the amount of times that I've spoken to people that I've told that I was Arrow Ace, they're always surprised. First off, well, while I mentioned that, it's really funny because I think a few weeks back I was in a voice call with Merriweather. And he was just like, you know, I think out of all the Invicta members, you're the least sexualized one. I don't know if that's rude to say. I was like, oh my god, Mary. But yes, that was kind of the goal. Yeah, I have no issue with people making not safe for work content about me or anything like that. It's not an issue because I don't really care. But it's one of those things where it's like I outwardly don't crave that stuff. So, you know, knowing that people also are starting to realize that I'm not that kind of person has been really nice. But when I tell people that I'm Arrow Ace, at least and on the internet it's not too bad, right? Because like people like kind of have an idea of what it is. When I tell people that in reality, oh my god. I had a whole conversation with someone. I remember this really vividly. And they were like, well, you can't be Arrow Ace because you fucked everyone in this room. Pause.
Oh my god.
excuse me?
This is a stupid argument.
Yikers.
I
That's so
was like,
weird.
okay, one, that I mean, I guess you're right. I see like the point you're putting down. But that doesn't change my feelings. And he's like, well, why'd you sleep with everyone then? I was like, pause. They asked me. I just didn't say no. There's a difference.
Jesus.
But it's definitely one of those things where it's been a very long haul struggle of trying to explain where I'm completely okay with those acts, because to me it's biological, right? But having people understand that, at least for me, it's all feelings, right? I don't feel anything. And learning that with the spectrum has been hard too, because I've had a lot of people I've met under the umbrella that also think that I'm weird. It's just understandable. Like, I get it, like I'm definitely the very, what's the, like, like the Italian finger pinch emoji. That's like, I'm the very tiny 1% that's like this.
Yeah.
You are not Spiders George? You are Spiders George?
It's like, you can't be like, oh, well, cake is your favorite color because you ate like 5 slices. Like, it's like, no, cake tastes good, but it's not my favorite food.
Yeah.
And people just always struggle to.
If someone offered me cake, I would eat it. But
Yeah,
it's not like,
Yeah.
But it's not like that. I wouldn't pick it for myself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sort of thing.
But yeah, I think what I'm trying to get with this is that a lot of people are kind of stuck in their own small bubbles. They don't really want to leave what they've already decided inside their heads. Which is why, I feel like discussions like this is really important, because at the end of the day, like, labels and identities are just there to help you. They're not like the end all be all of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
I feel like we also shouldn't limit ourselves in labels, because at the end of the day, us choosing whatever labels that fit us is really just to figure out what works best for us, right? Not for anyone else.
Yeah.
On that vein, I hate the gotcha of like, oh, well, you identified this way before. It's like, yeah, but,
things change.
You can, things change. Like, I also had, blonde hair before. Like, So.
Life is about growth. Limiting growth only robs you from the experience of being alive. You're gonna grow, you're gonna change, you're gonna think differently. You don't wake up wanting eggs and toast every fucking day. It changes. It's different. Allow people to grow, change, and experience shit.
Yeah, get him.
Get him. I'm even listen.
Yeah.
And also, like, this is something that I kind of experience a lot, and not in this particular instance, I wouldn't say it's like in a negative way, but like sometimes it's just easier to say, oh, I'm gay or I'm queer, because like having to sit there and then explain to someone, or they like want to know more information. And as someone who's done like educational stuff before, like for this, like I've done like training rooms and type shit, sometimes you just don't want to be the person who has to educate. Like sometimes you just want to vibe and exist. And like for me, that's one of the reasons why one of the many reasons I don't tend to bring up like very directly that I'm trans when I'm streaming, because one, people are assholes. Two, my content is not educational content. I'm falling to my death in Minecraft, or I'm getting shot to death in Apex. Like that's my content. I don't really want to sit here and educate. I'll talk about it, and like if someone asks and brings it up, I'll say something. But it's that I think, and I know that it happens a lot with most minorities, is that the instant expectation that we have to explain things to other people who aren't in like that minority group. And it's just like, sometimes I just want to exist, okay? I'm gonna say this because it's easier and I don't have to deal with you being weird. Like, I had this incident at work once where there was a director, so like a high level person, like an executive person. They were non-binary. And one of the EAs came to me because they knew I was queer, because I was like I ran like the queer group, right? And she asks me, "Oh, so can you tell me if this person is wearing a binder because they're non-binary?" And I was like,
"Whoa,
what?
First of all, it's Monday morning. Like, chill your roll.
God.
That's not
Secondly, like that's none of your fucking business.
That's
And then I
actually
had to
kinda
sit there.
crazy.
Yeah, I had to sit there and educate them and explain why. And I was just like, this is too much for me on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
But in this instance, I have to do this because we do not want to have this kind of thing happening. Because if I was that person, I'd be fucking gutted having to deal with that kind of shit. So at least they asked me and not that person directly.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just sometimes really fucking tired and I don't want to have to sit there and explain shit to
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why does it matter? Yeah, that's the whole thing. But the problem is people don't know. And like it wasn't a malicious question.
For sure.
It was like especially in like you have to understand, especially in high level like executive level roles in corporate environments, like non-binary and trans people and you know even with like gay and queer, like it's not like, you know, any part of the spectrum, it's not super a thing really, like not out, like it's not something that like that was probably the first non-binary person I had ever seen in like a high level corporate space ever. And this was like this is a person who like reported to the CEO level of like high level, so it's not super common, and it's usually not asked out of maliciousness, it's just out of ignorance. And sometimes it's okay, but sometimes you just do not want to be sitting there and having to explain that, especially not first thing on a morning on like a Monday morning, like please God. Thankfully they understood and they realized and they apologized, but I was just like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fair.
Yeah. Also sometimes it's none of their fucking business is the other thing too. Like
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh no, Miss Maple, don't. No, don't do that.
Yeah, put me on the mic.
has the biting begun.
I'm put him on the mic.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Tyga, put your cat on the mic. I want to hear their queer experience.
Okay, all right, Miss Maple. What do you have to say?
What do you have to say? How has it felt being queer in a queer household with a queer father?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
All right.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, King. Or Queen.
That was
I don't really
amazing.
know.
Good morning.
My liege. To your cat.
Were you eepy? Why are you so eepy, sweetheart?
Baby.
I love her.
She is a cutie, isn't she?
You
You know,
wanna be on the-
you know your fan base is probably bigger than mine, Maple. I'm gonna be so for real. I think people like you more than they like me.
Maple,
know.
Maple, do you want to be a part of the stream? Yeah!
You funny for that one. That was funny. that was real good. That one got me.
Oh goodness. Alrighty, gamers. Alright, Mocha, you get to pick who's next.
Oh, me. I get to pick. Oh,
Yes.
who actually went?
It's between
Absolutely.
Katsun and Mika now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, I did pick Katsun that one time, so me.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I also
I'll
noticed
just
that
keep
everyone switched their model. I feel left that way. Hold on.
I haven't switched mine. Mine's the same.
Same.
What's it? For me, it's kind of weird because, like, overall, I kind of, sort of, like, growing up, I kind of sort of knew, and there's not really, like, big moments in my life where I was, like, where I was, like, you know, handling relationships, because I just kind of went along as I just kept chugging along and going, things will be okay eventually.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple of times where I had to be like, hey, just so you know, but overall it's kind of hard because it's only more recently that I've actually been like, actually, I am this. Being like for the in sense of being bi and that was like always a thing. It was really funny because I even before I really knew, I was dating a guy and he was like, you are looking at a lot of women. I was like, I don't know, what are you talking about? like it wasn't like creepy staring. It was just like I was just like, oh wow, she's really pretty. Oh man, they're really hot. And he's just like, you're looking at a lot of women. You good? I was like, I'm fine. This is normal, right? You look at people and go, oh, they're really attractive.
Yeah, it's normal to look at women.
He was like, he was very straight, mind you. So, but
Well.
I wouldn't say relationship with like family, but I would. This isn't parasocial, I promise.
All right.
My relationship with my chat. Okay, so if anyone who doesn't know, I've only been Mika for about a year, as of like 5 days ago. So I've actually been streaming for nearly 4 years.
Okay.
No. Wait, I started in 2020, December 2020. Anyway, so before that, I was a big boobied magician's assistant girl as my model. And so I had to come out to my entire community and let them know why I was changing and why my voice was going to be different and things like that. And it was really hard and very scary. I think I was more scared to come out to my community than I was to like my own father, just because like, there's that expectation that's set. They've like and a lot of these people that I was talking to were people that'd been around for like several years, right? So it was like really hard to be like, hey, just so you know, I haven't been lying to you this whole time, but I haven't exactly been the happiest, and these are the reasons why. And I hope you guys still like me after this, because it's not just like it wasn't just like a redesign of my like persona or anything like that. It was like, hey, so I'm not actually a girl. And also, just so you know, everyone, I'm gonna be more like horny on main, and I'm gonna be talking about a gay sex war. So hope you're okay with that. Thankfully, everyone was very good about it, but it was like something that like really made me feel like really scared, because I'd spent so long trying to like, because you try to get to know your community, and generally, you probably can kind of gauge it, but also you don't know, and I didn't want to like upset people either. I'm very, very good at not doing things for myself, and certain people can agree with that very easily. So I was like, what if I just don't do it and I'll just stay like this? And then I nearly quit VTubing because I was so upset by my staying. So yay. So I'm much happier now.
Yay! Kitty!
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. Also, congratulations, 1 year, I'm assuming, on T or something.
Wow.
A little bit over a year, yeah. I love getting stabbed in the butt every 3 months.
That's crazy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
Miss Maple. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Damn. What? Oh, no.
Maple is like going
Do
ham
not.
over there.
No climbing under my shirt. Nope. Don't do that.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
Oh god.
My cat was also climbing on the keyboard just before, and I had to scoot her out of the way. So
I haven't cut her claws yet, so she.
Oh, she's perky. I understand.
To my chest.
She's scrapping with you right now.
Yeah, she is.
She wants to scrap.
It's
She
because
wants
it's
to
dinner
scrap.
time. That's why.
She
That's
wants
why
to
she woke
scrap.
up.
She hungry.
All right, but last but not
Hunger.
least, Katsun.
Oh, okay. Where do I begin? Okay, I'm gonna go through like the points that you said: family, romantic, platonic friendship. Okay, I mean, I guess we could start with my family was really against it, and they still are. Like, they still are, and I can tell by the look on their face that whenever I make a comment or I think I'm being like, my humor is, I'll say something and they'll make a face and I'm like, oh, you did not like that. But I think I'm at a point where we've just agreed to tolerance and compromise, because even though they may not accept it 100%, and yes, does it frustrate me and does it upset me sometimes? Absolutely. But I still love my family a lot, and I know that they've gone through like great lengths for me and like my siblings. So as more and more time passed and as I got older, I've come to, I guess, I realized that it really wasn't worth the grief that I would get each time we would bring it up into depth. And, so we've come to just respect each other's positions. I understand that they will never fully, like, be okay with it, and that's fine, but they've kind of come to tell me, or they've come to, like, show me that, like, yeah, I don't agree with it, but you're still my son, and I still love you regardless. I don't agree with whatever but it doesn't take away from the fact that we're still family, and we still care for you. So I think that's kind of like where I'm at with my family. But there's actually this uncle that I have that I always have to say, he lives in Korea, and like I always have to go see him, and whenever I go abroad, we always see each other in like years, like bursts. So it's like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. So like for the past 10 years, he's never once been like, "Hey Katsun, how are you? How have you been?" It's he comes up to me, he shakes my hand, he goes, "Hey, are you still gay?" And I'm like,
Oh my god!
point blank period. Like I think the last time I went was last summer, and I was like, "Oh my god, yo, like Samchun, like what's good?" Like, and I was like, "It's been so long," like, and he comes up to me, gives me a handshake, he goes, "Are you still gay? Like, do you still like guys?" And I'm like, wow, damn, look at that rock, bro. Like, that's a cool rock. Yeah, that's crazy. It's humid up in here. Let me go bathroom real quick. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
there's a lot of compromise that has happened with my family, but I think I'm willing to go through with it because I still care and love for them. On the flip side though, like with my friendships and like with all my platonic relationships, I have a lot of LGBT QIA plus friends. My roommates are even part of like they're all gay. And that in turn
They were roommates.
they were roommates. And I think that in turn really helped me to build the courage to openly be out. And even though my parents were like, "No," I would still have the courage and the confidence to say, "Okay, well, I don't care." And I don't think I would be I don't think I would be in the same place sexuality wise without their support, because they were out and about much more earlier than I was. So I kind of got to, like, they did the tutorial run for me, and I could just like look over their shoulder and ask questions here and there. So it was really nice to have like that. It was like having like a drag mom. Yeah. But I think out of the three, the most difficult for me was romantic for sure, because I don't know what it is, but like especially as I got older, and you may please correct me if I'm wrong, but like I feel like there's this strange obsession or like fetishization of like femininity within men, like the whole, and like if both parties consent to that, that's fine. But my voice was very high pre-puberty, because I did opera growing up, and that's not necessarily the case, but everyone's voice like varies. And post-puberty, it didn't really drop either. So on top of most of my outward appearance being a little bit more like androgynous or fluid, I had a lot of difficulty finding people that weren't really looking to feminize me just because of how I because of how I portrayed myself or how I sounded like. And it doesn't also help that people are weird, and being Asian doesn't really help, because if I had a nickel for every time I was called like an exotic fox when I went out to clubs and stuff, oh yeah.
Oh no!
I would have like 20 cents. Like I would have a full fucking order.
You should just mug them and take their wallet. Be so fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah, like
God.
yeah, there's so many instances where like it's very difficult, and I don't want to be with someone if they're viewing me just to feminize me in a way, or like put that sort of like cloak on me. Because I'm a guy and I'm very comfortable, and I don't mind being androgynous, or I don't mind being a little fruity here and there. I don't care. But that's not what I would like to be like portrayed as every day, every time, like 100%. Like that's the reason why you're dating me, like, or that's the reason why we're together.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think kind of rooting out and like maneuvering myself so that I don't have to like have my encounters with these types of people it's definitely been a challenge. I of course have dated like very nice people in the past that have been very, very welcoming, very, very like loving, but it's always the weird ones that kind of like stick in and stick in your memory and don't go away.
Yeah.
So I think for now, like just doing my own thing for now. But romance romance is something that will come when it comes, for sure. Yeah, that's my story. I don't know. That's my
No,
story.
You're good. You're good. It's really funny you mentioned that, your voice has always been particularly on the higher spectrum. It's okay, my voice has not dropped.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's been
crazy.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wondered too, and it's really funny because in person I've never really had anyone question my gender or my sex, because I think outwardly, even though I am very androgynous, my build is very masculine.
Oh.
So I've never had people question it regardless.
Mm.
But on the internet, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's been rough.
Yeah, it's like if I could count how many times I've had people come into my chat and be like, "Are you a girl?" I'm like,
Oh my god.
yeah, are you a girl? I'm like,
Are you a boy or a girl?
I'm like, why do you care? I don't know. Like, I'm a guy, but why do you
Love,
care?
like-
yeah,
Anyways.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of strange. I think for IRL too, I've had this problem, and like VTubing, especially, it's been a little bit more prominent.
Oh yeah.
And like, yeah, and I don't know, like growing up, I was like, maybe my voice has to drop for me to prove my masculinity, or I can be a real man once my like balls drop. I don't know. And I was like, should I take tea? Like, because I know a lot of men sometimes will take tea just for like other reasons, but I didn't want to. A large part of my personality is like singing and music, and I don't know if my voice will be the same if I take tea in that sense. And I was like, am I going to compromise this part of myself because I feel insecure about another part of myself? And it was a very big like inward battle, I think.
Yeah. No,
Ultimately,
'cause
yeah.
I had that thought too. Was like, if I took tea, would it make my voice drop more? But then at the same time, I was like, is there a point? Like, even if I eat like a pack of cigarettes every day, I don't think I'm gonna sound like these people expect me to sound.
Yeah. There's always gonna be a perception that's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
you're never gonna
Yeah.
meet it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotten to the point where, at least a point in my life now, I just don't give a fuck anymore. I think before,
Yeah.
like, it definitely bothered me a lot, mostly when I started VTubing 2 years ago, because I was like, man, why the fuck do people care so goddamn much? And
Right? It's like, guys, just watch me play this game. Like, come on.
yeah,
Leave me alone.
Get out of my head.
Yeah.
Get out of my head.
But it's really funny. I think about it now. I think like a year or so back, when I was like finally starting to get more comfortable like in the VTubing sphere and just making content and going through the ropes, I had a lot of people message me or talk to me and talk about how because they were able to see someone with my tone of voice do so well in the sphere that it gave them courage to try themselves and
Hell
to
yeah.
stop caring about what other people thought. And it just felt really good, and it made me realize that like there's other people that feel the same way as me.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be so many times in your life where there's gonna be people that are so notoriously, like, how do I want to word this? They only believe in the gender norms that they were taught, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They will
Mm-mm-mm.
never understand that human beings aren't meant to be put into boxes that you can tick off,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And it's just been really nice overall. Just my whole journey, just content creation and just meeting other people that people are now learning finally that, like, being yourself doesn't have to be an identity. It doesn't have to be a word. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be something specific. You can just be
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned this on Twitter recently, but like when people are like, "Oh, your voice is so high, you a girl," it's like I'm like, have you never met a Polynesian dude? Like
Mm-hmm.
they
Oh, yeah.
are like the size of a mountain, and some of them will have a voice that is like you would almost think they've had like a balloon full of helium. Like voices are so different, and it's so silly to be like, "Oh well, your voice is high, so you're a girl," but
Mm-hmm.
and also like there's a lot of women that have really low deep voices. There's people like
Yeah.
it's literally such a silly thing to
Oh,
like
yeah.
pick apart.
100%. I love
Mm-mm-mm.
women who have deep voices.
Yes.
Yo, real.
Yes, so real, so real.
Real.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I
Honestly, yeah.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, yes. Points mic at you.
All right, Count Cocula.
I was just gonna say, thank you, real quick, that like, life is, I mean, I've mentioned it before or whatever, but it's just like the thing about it is that like to sit down and try to tie people down to phrases and to identities and to stuff and all that stuff and all those things when there's like 8 billion people doesn't make any sense. There's so many variables, that's so many people for you to sit down and be like, all right, you have like 5 choices. You can be a man, you could be woman, you could be straight, or you could like everybody, or you could like nobody, or like whatever. It's like
Mm.
there's just so many things that can change. There's so many like variables and variations and stuff that it doesn't make any sense to try to tie people down to boxes. And like
Mm.
even with like being queer, and even with like experiencing like my what is it, my adolescence coincided with like a lot of big changes for like queer folks legally and all that other stuff. Like it's counterintuitive to try to even define some of these things. I think that it's good. When I was growing up, it was good to be like, oh, okay, so like being gay means that you like this, or being this means that this. So then you can understand that those things, that those variations from like hetero cis identities exist. But like those things do not have to be solid facts either. I think that with the things that you guys have mentioned with like masculinity and like androgyny and stuff like that, and even like being bi pan.
I identify as
Hi.
pie. It's
Being
you know what?
non-binary.
Pie is the ending result of bi and pan. There you go.
Exactly. Oh my god, I'm pie. But like with being like bi and pan or trans or like whatever the case may be, to sit down and to try to define it through like solid things is just not fair. It doesn't make any sense. Like you can't do that. You can't say that. You cannot sit down and try to define somebody else's experience of what they're living. Like masculinity is not necessarily a solid thing. Like you guys were saying, where it's just like women have deep voices, which is sometimes perceived as masculine, but it's not, because they could present physically as the most feminine person, but one thing makes them masculine. It doesn't make any sense. To limit and to box in these things only robs people of like truly experiencing what makes them happy, which is being themselves. There's such a range and such a variety that makes like each and every one
each and every person's like lived experience so beautiful. Like to take that away is just high key evil. It just doesn't make any sense. And I think that going back to like the biphobia and like the like asexual like erasure and stuff like that, it doesn't make any sense to rob people of experiences that you don't understand and that you don't have. It's fucking like, just people are what they are. Like, oh, my voice is deeper than like this, or my voice is higher than this. Who gives a fuck? Is it paying your bills to be concerned about how I sound? No, right? So let me just fucking exist.
Who asked?
And like, and on top of that, like, so what if your experience or your existence doesn't match the shut the fuck up, Mocha. Your experience doesn't match like the textbook like definition of something. It's like, so now you get to take that textbook definition and make it your own.
Yeah.
Like, expression is about expressing. To sit down and be like, oh well, actually you can't do that because it's like, fuck you.
And I
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah.
And I think something we haven't really touched on because it doesn't directly relate to anyone on here, but like in terms of like voice or appearance and people perceive your stuff, is like there's also like intersex people who, you know, like they have like there's different like variations to that, and it's like you can't just assume what someone is like what someone identifies as or what their like genetics are or anything like that just because you looked at someone. That's not how it works.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can. You really can't. Like
Mm.
people portray themselves. Yeah, people are chameleons. Like they'll portray themselves like based on how they feel or like how if something's going on or their surroundings. And I just feel like it's such face value to be like, oh, you have long hair, you're a girl. Oh, you have short hair, you're a guy. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's society for you.
Society.
Oh, we live in a society.
Exactly. Let me paint my face in clown makeup. Yeah.
Clowns.
Yeah.
I one time explained it to a coworker who was a bit older in age, where he was like, oh well, I don't really understand like all this pronoun stuff, and I don't really know when I should check, because if I'm checking, does that mean I'm assuming? And I was like, let me put it to you like this: if you meet somebody and you look at them, do you know what their name is? No, right? You don't know what their name is, and you don't know what they go by if they don't tell you. So it's best to just ask what their name is, because you can't sit there and be like, you look like a Chris, I'm gonna call you Chris.
You look like a Chris.
You get what I mean? So it's like,
That's Steve.
you know, like you can't just be like, oh, that's, I mean, like, you know, people are like, oh, we call him like Bubbles because he blew bubbles. That's like completely different from like just going and seeing somebody on face value and just going like, you're a Carl to me. Like, no, like people have their identities and people have their experiences, and it's not for you to assume, it's more for you to ask. And it's like, wouldn't that be like an incredible opportunity to like discover something new about somebody that you didn't know? Like, just ask, just check, just vibe, catch a vibe.
Catch up.
Being
Caught a
weird.
vibe.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think this is more of a recent compliment I got, but it kind of hit me in a way. I was like, damn, like this is a really nice compliment. And I think someone was kind of just like, your voice is so gender. I was like, what does that mean?
Ooh,
Yes.
I was like, what does that mean? And they're just like, I don't know how to. Can you cats quit that shit? Oh my god.
Get on.
Interrupted by cats.
But
Oh, they're serving gender.
They're just like, yeah, I can't, like, if you put yourself in a box, I wouldn't know what you are, so you're just gender. I was like, oh, okay, thank you.
Oh, that's nice. I will say I'm always like surprised when people are like, oh, you have a really nice voice, and I'm sitting here like, thanks. I don't know how to feel about that, in the sense of like, for me especially, and this is, you know, haha, trans person, I did not like listening to my voice. But in terms of like with what people mentioned before about T, so my voice has changed, and my vocal has changed. For that, for me, it's for the better. But I understand totally why people wouldn't want that. But like for me, I'm very happy that I can sing deeper songs now, because it makes karaoke so much more fun for me that I'm not like squeaking out to certain things. But it's tough.
Yeah.
The gay council is gaying. Honestly, everyone saying slay and yes at the same time was kind of crazy.
Get on. Put the stilettos on, bitch.
Serve.
Oh god, gotta stop hyping up my voice right now. I'm shy.
Thank God.
Your voice is really nice though, Tiger. Like,
oh,
Yeah,
thank you, thank
I agree.
you.
yeah.
Very nice to listen
I
to.
also
Yeah.
agree.
I was gonna say, even from the last panel, like your voice is very welcoming. Like it's not abrasive, and like it's very much like it's very welcoming. And I usually get really like shy, but there was no like halt for me to like speak or anything. Like it's really warm and it's very welcoming.
I want
It makes me picture sitting on a couch with like a hot chocolate and like just chilling.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna start sobbing.
It's warm, it's inviting. Taiga, I think
Yeah.
that you're incredible. I think that you are one of like the warmest people and like the warmest like existences that I've ever met, which is why sometimes I get really mentally ill because I'm like, there's no way that somebody so awesome is like chill with me. Like, so, like,
Just squeaking in the
incredible.
corner.
But you are like your voice, your energy, your everything that you do and offer to the world is so just like warm,
Yeah, I
and,
agree.
like safe.
I agree.
And your voice is really gender, like for real.
Yeah, slay.
Yours in existence are very gender.
Oh god.
Oh god, no.
Oh god.
Taiga is like
yeah.
if petting a cat was a sound.
Exactly.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Right. I like
oh
that.
goodness. Oh gosh. You guys are so funny. Thank you. That's really sweet of you guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Oh, that's crazy. Yo, look at the time.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. My dog's calling me. I gotta.
Oh goodness.
I gotta go
gracious.
plug in my controller.
All right. Well, we've already reached the 3-hour mark for the panel. My cats
Yay.
are trying. They're trying to climb me. I need to cut their nails soon. But before we start wrapping up the stream, I'd love to have some final words from everyone. Whatever you guys want to say, whether you want to plug your own streams, your own content, or anything related to Pride, please feel free to do so. So we're gonna go from left to right. And we're gonna start with Luna.
Oh shit. Okay. Hi everybody. Once again, I'm Lunamar. I'm a little witch VTuber. I currently am on like a semi hiatus. I stream sometimes I don't. But yeah, it's been a pleasure being here. I super appreciate it. I on top of this queer stream, am doing another queer stream tomorrow. A friend of mine, Arlie Darkfire, is hosting a Pride Parade, which is a ongoing 24-hour back-to-back rating event where we start from one streamer and then so we start from one queer streamer and then we go to the next one and we rate to the next one and we rate to the next one until we finally make a full circle back to the original person, Arlie Darkfire. It is in support of the Rainbow Railroad, so donations are being
that's nice.
being promoted for the Rainbow Railroad. And yeah, that's tomorrow. My slot is at 6. Every person does 1 hour of streaming. So
6 what time zone?
Great question.
Speaking as the Australian, time zones kind of help me.
I wrote it down. Hold on. Let me look at my queer little planner. 6 p.m. EST.
Probably got stickers on it or some
I wish. It's just got a bunch of fucking scribbles on it. But one day I'll have the cute little like decora like
some gay stickers on there.
Yeah.
I wish. But yeah, that's me. Thank you. Thanks for having me and stuff. And
yeah, of course. Thank you for coming.
Of course, always.
All right. How about you,
gosh.
Katsun?
Uh, Hi everyone. I'm Katsun again. I'm your coffee enthusiast and occasional underground vocalist VTuber. It was really nice to like just come together and really talk about our experiences. I for one really love Pride, and I think it's such a beautiful thing that we really have to be proud of ourselves. Like we've come so far, and just to be able to have these conversations is a blessing in itself. And I would say that I'm relatively new to streaming and VTubing,
Mhm.
but I think regardless, I'm really thankful to just have the opportunity to find people of a similar standing, similar viewpoint, some sort of like intersectionality with even within like my content creation and my hobby. And so I am also preparing a small little cover because I do the singing sometimes. I might be doing
Okay.
a small little tribute cover for Pride Month. It is a little delayed, but
It's okay, you
if you
still
do,
got 2 weeks.
thank
You're
you.
good.
Sweats. If you do like ambiguous Japanese music, coffee, pretty boys, or would you like to just check out my Pride tribute cover, please check me out. Thumbs up emoji.
For
Wahoo!
sure.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much,
Arigato.
Katsun. Thank you.
Thank you.
How about you, Mika?
Can I prop something for next month? It's not Pride
whatever you
related, it's
wanna
me related.
do.
If you're in Texas, come to Anime Fest. You can see me and go do my escape room that I'm setting
Escape
up with my
room?
friend.
Whoa!
Yeah, my friend and I we build an escape room for the convention, and then we run it as the hosts for it as part of like guest stuff.
Very
So
cute.
yeah, it's good fun. And yeah, if you want to come to Texas, if you're there, we will not be there in person this year, sadly. Last year we got to eat Texas barbecue and shoot guns. Not this year though.
Oh, god dang it!
God damn!
Yeah, so come see that. The escape rooms are really fun. We've been doing it for like 3 or 4 years now. So
Mhm.
yeah. Other than that, you could come watch me be incredibly addicted to Minecraft at the moment on stream. Otherwise,
So real.
also big A do crimes.
Yeah.
Real.
Thank you so much, Mika. And last but not least, Mocha.
It's me. I have only one thing to say. Be who you are for your
Your
pride.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
That
Got you a gay cake because you gay and stuff.
Because you gay and stuff. This is Skittles.
oh god, that fucking TikTok's great. Anyways, I am Mocha, and I stream and I talk about women and men breaking me. So you should view me in that position. That doesn't sound very clear.
That position.
Position.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like that's not. I feel like it's not TOS what say for Twitch, but
Sure. Also, Tyga, thank you for inviting us to talk about our sexuality and all that good stuff.
Of course.
Mhm.
Even though my sexuality is Tyga Chama, be whoever you are. Thank you.
All right.
That's it. Sorry.
Thank you, Tiger.
Of
Thank you, Tiger is a
course.
champ for like wrangling this many VTubers. You're basically wrangling
That is
cats,
true.
but like
Especially after API.
I know.
the fucking like 2 circles of like LGBT plus like cats and then merged together it's VTubers. Nightmare. I would not wish it on.
Insane.
It's a lot. If anything, I'm really thankful for the opportunity. I feel like how do I say this? I wouldn't have been able to do this if it weren't for all the people that agreed and wanted to be on. So I really appreciate you guys for taking time out of your busy schedules to be on the panel for me. I super duper appreciate it. This is definitely something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. Content wise, because I actually, funny enough, I think a lot of people are always surprised. I don't really do collabs. And it's not specifically that I'm shy. I think it was just more so that I was just so busy. And
That's so fair.
I just really wanted to make this happen. So I'm really appreciative that everyone was so willing to do this with me. So thank you so much.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
Yeah,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Bless up.
Tiger, you're incredible, and I think that you're epic.
Real.
Thank you.
I
I love you.
Oh,
Feels so special though.
oh, that was
Especially
great.
like a
Oh,
drag
that was
tiger
kind of crazy.
Into
Whoa.
Oh, hold on.
I love
Are
now.
you
Okay.
like limp wrist or something? I mean, that'd be crazy if you were.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Alrighty,
Anybody
guys.
else?
I will start wrapping up. Thank you again for taking your time and
Of
sharing all your
Thank you
experiences.
for having
It's- Chat definitely enjoyed all of our talking. I know that their favorite bit was the Yowie bit.
Yeah.
I know that for a
That's
fact.
taste,
good taste.
And if you guys ever did want to do like even collabs like outside of this, like don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always on
Yes.
the internet. So.
Hell yeah. Hey Tiger, wanna play more horror games?
No. Well, actually, I gotta. Suddenly, I have to go.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
All right. Thank you
That's
so much, guys. Have a good night. For Mika,
Good
have a
night.
good rest of your day.
Yay! I'm gonna go make
Night.
breakfast. It's only like
Yay.
11 a.m.
Enjoy
It's great.
breakfast.
So good.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Alright,
everybody.
bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
You guys were so much fun.
Bye bye.
Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Woohoo, bye. Do we just leave?
Do we just-
bye.
Yeah, we just leave.
I
Okay, I'll
guess.
go first. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's just me, but when Taiga is saying goodbye, his voice gets softer. I guess so. Yeah. I do think my voice does get softer when I start preparing our goodbyes and stuff. Oh, my bad. Alrighty. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. This panel was hilarious. Actually, this panel was very funny. It was really funny, this panel. But also we just had a lot of really silly guests that I'm very happy that they were able to join us. I hope that everyone has been. I love the Yowie part. Of course, thank you so much for being a part of the panel, guys. I hope everyone has had a really good time. I'm super thankful for the opportunity to do this. I know I've said that at least like every single stream at this point, but it's just been really good. It's really good to know that people want to see this content, you know what I mean? So, thank you. Well, definitely, you know what? Maybe another time we'll have a Yowie talking stream. I think I've like talked about I've had a shoujo manga stream. But I'm sure we definitely can have a Yowie talking stream. Yowie and Yuri, because I read both equally. So we'll see. I'll think about it. I'll put a tweet out. Who wants to talk about Yowie and Yuri all stream? It's validating that people do want to see us have fun. For sure. Yowie yapping stream is pulling out your doujinshi. Yes. I read both very equally, so. Alright, so this weekend I have some shit I gotta do. Tomorrow I'm gonna be going to my friend's divorce party to celebrate her divorce. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. If I have time, I might stream in the evening, but other than that, you guys will see me next week for... Hold on, let me check the calendar. We have 3 more gay panel streams next week. So if you guys don't see me tomorrow evening, you'll 100% see me on Tuesday. And then we'll be wrapping up all the prize streams by the 27th, and then the rest of the month is early access Final Fantasy 14. I will probably still stream, but I will probably brain rot Final Fantasy 2. If there's cake, get me cake. I'm sure she'll have a cake. I know that we're gonna have a lot of sangria. But congrats to her divorce. Yeah, no, her ex-husband was a piece of shit. So we are celebrating that she got to divorce him. Keep the house, keep the car, keep the pets, keep her kids. So it's well deserved, and I'm really happy for her. So we're having a party. We're having a party. Good fucking riddance. All right, let's see. So I've been rating people under the LGBTQIA front page for the most part for these past streams. So let me go find a new person to raid. If the mods can make a raid message. Yeah, I was forgetting the fucking what's the word? The fucking you know what? You know what? My brain is shutting down. I'm hungry. Me too. I'm hungry too. Let's see. Why is our raid message yapping about Yaoi? Why is that a raid message? Alright, let's see. This person just started streaming? Nah, that is crazy. Why is this our raid message? For your pride. Let's see. I gotta find someone that looks like they freaking have read Yaoi. This is rough. This is this is rough. I gotta find someone that's read Yaoi. Let's see. Who? I don't want to raid someone and they're like, "What's Yaoi?" And I'm not gonna try to sit there and explain Yaoi, guys. Oh man. Not the profile. And listen. I just listen. Leave me alone. You know what? Let's go fucking. You know what? I don't know if Juzo has read Yaoi, but you know what? He listen. Whatever. We're gonna raid Juzo. we're gonna hope he reads Yaoi. Oh god. You think? I mean, it looks like he reads Yaoi. I think. Maybe. Does he look like he reads Yaoi? Do you What's your favorite Yaoi? Sweats. Oh man. Alright, thank you so much as always for taking time out of your day to spend with me, because you guys don't have to, but I'm always thankful that I get to be a part of your day. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Have a good rest of your night. Sweet dreams.